Hello.
Yes. Hi, everyone.
Welcome to another episode of Comics. My name
Ta-da!
is Luis. I am the host for this episode, and we have a round table, and we are going to start with Mose. Say hi to the people.
Hello, everyone.
We got Esteban, the person that is not making fun of my hand gestures. So say hello, sir.
What's up? What's up?
And then we have Ash Ketchum. He is the birthday boy.
Woo!
Happy birthday, Ash.
Hey, sir.
So before we get into the episode, we do have an agenda of things that we wanted to go
Probably
over.
taking a birthday shot.
Taking a birthday shot.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Birthday man demands.
I don't like this happy birthday. Okay, disregard thing. I'm an
Happy
only
birthday,
child
whatever
and
the
a
fuck.
Gemini.
Put your liquor where your mouth is. Where's
So,
your shot?
That's what
Actually,
she said.
Ash.
Hiya.
You made yourself a birthday drink, and so I was gonna propose what I have, but please share
Aren't
what
you
birthday
tired of
drink
proposals
you
this year?
have.
He's getting
You
married.
guys brought
He's
your
getting
A
married.
game.
What are you drinking, sir? And then once you say,
I'm having
raise
a
your glass.
strawberry margarita and I wash it down with a shot. The
Shot
strawberry
of what?
margarita has 3 shots in it, though.
Ooh,
shot of
Okay.
delicious.
Shot of what?
Oh, it's just Jose Cuervo just to mix, but the shots are up thrown.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
And on that
tequila
note,
man.
I raise you a glass,
Cheers.
sir. The show wouldn't be the same
Cheers.
without you, buddy. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And if you're all listening while you're driving, please take a shot too.
Skull.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
While you're wait a minute.
Says Luis.
Some piss poor advice.
And Comics Podcast condones drinking and driving. Okay, so.
No, we do not.
No, we do not.
We fucking do not. Take that shit
Disclaimer.
back. No, we do not.
Disclaimer.
All right, Luis takes it back. It was an edit. It was
Not a
it was fibbed.
sponsor.
It was fibbed. Jose Cuervo, sponsor of the month. Nah, I'm just kidding.
No,
Well, we
No.
wanna go around the room real quick before we get into the show notes of what we have going on today. Because it is
Do you have a brain
Ash's-
freeze, Ash? Are you okay?
Have you ever?
No.
Have you
heard
ever-
of the-
Have you ever?
Have you ever?
Like-
Oh fuck! What is that? Oh, that's I Love Lucy. You're fucking completely fine all day, and as soon as you have something to do, you have to sneeze. Your nose is running. Like all of a sudden, it just all went.
Can't relate.
Me neither.
Same
That's
time,
never
huh?
happened to
Is
me.
that what that was?
Okay.
Yeah.
He was Professor Xing his problems away. I like it. One of my
Oh my
favorite
God.
qualities about you.
Oh my god! Half my cousins. What?
Take it to the
Um,
head.
What?
You heard me. I ain't repeating myself.
So I wanted to go around the room real quick, with an exception of Ash. We don't want to hear from you, but
I don't.
I'm gonna go around the room. I'm gonna get us
Don't care.
started to share your favorite Ash story. I know I speak for all of us in saying that, and if you're new to the podcast, we are a group of friends that we roundtable topics and talk about whatever is going on in nerd news and entertainment. And
Yep.
Ash was one of the like co-founders of Comics before even I got invited in to do this thing. It was a Sevon's baby, and he did it with Ash. And Ash was always the personality of it. And
And our love brought about Louise.
It did.
Yeah.
It really did.
I really hated this man when I met him. But then that did change.
It's an
And
interesting story. Interesting story you're telling.
well, my story. Okay, well, let me explain that part of it.
Mhm.
Speak your truth, Louise.
right
Speak
at
your
the-
truth.
When we first met, Esteban's like, "Hey, this is a super fucking dweeb nerd guy. He could be on the comics podcast."
It
with
wasn't
us."
even that, dude. It wasn't even that. It was more like my wife came back because you were working with my wife at the time.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Mhm.
"Hey, there's this guy at my work where he and I coincidentally have lunch at the same time. Every time I go into the break room, he's reading a comic book. I think you and him would be friends, and since you were just starting off this
Cute.
podcast, maybe
Cute.
you can have him on." And I'm just like, "Yeah, sure." And I go,
What?
under one condition. And she's like, "What?" I go, "You got to talk to him. I don't know the guy. You got to talk to him first."
Yeah.
You know?
What an adorable meet cute. Your
Yeah, it
meet
was
cute.
cute.
It's really romantic.
So we had a dinner
I
date.
love Luis very much.
Yes.
And then the first when I meet Esteban, we just start fucking nerding out, talking about all kinds of comic book shit. So fast
Went
forward,
on a bro date.
he introduces me to Ash, and so unbeknownst to me at this time, this is the first time I meet this guy.
Yeah.
Ash respects Esteban so much that when Esteban says this dude is cool, Ash is like, this guy's fucking cool. I will fucking die for you. And that's the type of dude that he is. So because of that mentality, he started roasting me immediately because he does that with his friends. That's how he shows his love. And I was like, I fucking hate this dude. Why does he hate me? What is his deal with me? And so in the early episodes of our first iteration of Comix, I would be so butthurt when I would say something. I'd be like, so do you have to say it in that accent? And I would just like, I'd be like seething, and I'd be so upset. And then after a while, and then I deuced out, and I said, fuck all this, I'm done. True story. I can't make this up.
No, he really did. He really did.
What a baby.
And then about
You lasted a lot
later,
of episodes, though. You lasted a lot of
it
episodes.
was quite a bit. It was like half a year, I think.
Yeah.
So a year later, we run into each other for, I think, one of Esteban's kids' birthdays. And
Baby shower.
Baby shower, that's right. And Ash essentially like clears the air, and he's like, hey man, it never anything personal. And then it was water under the bridge, and here we are.
They made out. They made love. It was amazing.
Now that
I found that he gets real chill when you finish on his back. Real chill.
I'm a fan of warmth. So that wasn't my story. That wasn't my story. So that is just that is a super director's cut of where our story.
That is probably something I would have said that he would have been all.
I turned the other cheek. I'm a damsel.
Dramatic.
The story I wanted to share, and then I'm gonna throw it to you.
Yeah, that was it. Okay.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't it. That was a director's cut for those that are listening.
Oh,
First time listeners that didn't know the history. That when this thing was first born, fucking what, 10 years ago now.
Yeah, man.
What the first iteration between them before I was involved or whatever. But my story.
You've been doing this 10 years?
Well,
yes, bitch.
10 years.
I got involved.
Okay.
I got involved 8 years ago.
I'll explain why it took us so long to get to where we're at now. I'll give the director's cut on that.
So I'll make my story real brief. It was God damn it, girl. You just kill her on air. She's not dead. She's fine.
She's fine.
She's trying to walk. It's just her nervous system.
Here's
the tail just.
No, come on, not the tail.
Her little claws are like coming up, trying to fight me back. I'm sorry, guys. If you're listening, my cat likes when I talk into a mic. The cat thinks I'm talking to her, and anyway, whatever. I keep saying super brief. We're gonna record a sketch, and it's me and Ash, and I have this idea. I'm walking around a mall, and I see a dude with a 316 shirt, and it so happened to be 316 at the time, and I was like, that would be great. And I started to spitball an idea for a skit of like, what if what does Stone Cold do at 316? He has to fucking party, gets crazy. So we end up creating this sketch idea, and Ash is gonna do his Stone Cold impression. And so we get 2 empty beer bottles, we fill them up with water, and in one of the scenes we wanted to have him do the fucking Stone Cold, like drop the alcohol on his face or whatever, but it's gonna be water. And so we're like 3, 2, 1, go. And he's in character. He does the scene, which is like 3 seconds to make sure we can get it right, because we only had one shot at it. He drops the water on him, makes a mess in his kitchen. And when he's done, I stop and I was like, dude, I wasn't recording. And I was expecting him to get upset. And immediately he looks at the bottles, and he looks at the floor, and he looks behind him. He's like, okay, let me get a mop. Like, super fun. Like, he took it like a champ. Like, I couldn't keep the practical joke going. Like, I'm like, I'm just kidding, dude, I got it. He's like, oh, okay. Like, and so that's one of the things that I love about you. You take comedy so seriously. that for the sketch, you were just so like, fuck, like, but you didn't get mad. You were just like, oh, damn it. Like, all right, what are we going to do? And you already like, okay, maybe we do this outside. Like, you were already thinking so that we can just keep the thing rolling. He'll just have to get dressed or whatever. But yeah, no, I'd say that was
this is my eulogy.
I know.
I'm good.
Stop talking.
I know. I said we didn't want to hear from you. Esteban, you're up.
And mind you, if you guys want to see that skit, you can catch it on our YouTube channel. So it's actually pretty hilarious.
Good plug. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. Okay, so I would say that my best Ash story would be, and again, happy birthday, Ash. Cheers, my friend.
No, that's not a good setup. Is it Vegas?
It's a very good setup. It was actually during this current iteration of our show. There was one time where it was Ash's show he was hosting, and Ash likes to do game night on our show. He went and he likes, and you know, because we post the audio, obviously the audio version on podcast on Spotify and Apple and stuff like that. We tell him like, don't forget, you got to describe what the game is so that everybody that's listening can go ahead and play along. And he's like, oh yeah, okay. So he starts describing the rules. And we stop him and we're like, dude, you got this is, you know, everybody that's watching right now, like they get it, but everyone that's going to be listening later, they're not going to understand what you're saying. And he goes, oh, okay. He goes, okay, so I'm going to need you to go ahead and pick A or B. Now, when I want you to pick A or B, what I really mean is he goes into this whole like in depth on how to pick.
Oh my gosh.
You know, and
so
we're just like watching him. we're just like quiet and we're watching him, right? I'm like, and we're all thinking like, he's legit going through this. He's good. He's gonna, and we just couldn't keep a straight face any longer. We were just busting up for that, and that was
king of a tangent.
So if you say A, I'm gonna read what I have under letter A.
Yeah.
You say the letter B. Yeah, I will read what's on letter B.
Yeah. It was just
don't say C. Yeah.
There is no C.
Yeah. It was legit like that. That's not even that deep of an exaggeration. That's how it was.
Oh my
god.
Oh
yeah. And again, if you want to see that, we made a short little clip on it on our YouTube.
Yes. Go through all the clips. Leave comments, please.
You'll love
We'll read them on the next episode.
Yes.
We better be doing this shit on your guys' birthday.
Oh.
Y'all motherfuckers don't forget what is mine.
Yo, motherfucker, what?
I don't make a fool of myself. I don't make a fool of myself on the live, so we good.
It's all right, Mosby. Don't worry about it. There's gonna be tons of skits that we're gonna shoot.
We'll get
Ash will put together a compilation. Don't worry.
He'll find something.
One of us.
I didn't even say that.
Cut together.
Mosby, your turn.
My funny Ash story will have to be him asking me to join this group without really knowing what my name is. It's so hilarious. He's like, he messages me on Instagram and he's like, hey, can you call me? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? First of all, I only know this dude from like going onto his Comix podcast a few times. I've been like a guest host and played some drinking games, but he just sends me, hey, can you call me? And I was like, did somebody die? I was like, what's going on?
He's like very much like a parent when he does that, you know, where it's just like, there's like no context. It's just like, hey, can you have a minute? You're just
so I was like,
what happened?
Is he gonna invite me to be on the show again? Like, what's going on? And then he offers me this gig. And then I get the contract and it's for some chick named Ashley. And I'm like, who's Ashley?
Who's that bitch? Did she say no when they came to me?
And then I realized he only knows me by my handle of Mighty Mosby. Didn't know my name.
You started with A.
He hired me and didn't know my name. And that's my Ash. He just believed in me.
He believed in you, goddammit.
He's like, I know she can do it.
If only actual corporate jobs did that. They just looked at our handle. They're like, you know what? I believe in this person. Give him the job.
Some dude walking across the street. Yes, that guy's got it. He's got it.
That guy's got it. I don't
He's
know
not
what
wearing
it
any
is.
shoes. I don't know what it is, but he's got it.
This
got it.
motherfucker, he ain't afraid of shit. It's 100 degrees outside. This motherfucker ain't afraid of shit. We love you, buddy. I know you don't like the attention like this, but I couldn't help myself.
Yay.
Are you
Happy
kidding me? He fucking loves the
birthday.
attention. He's a Gemini.
When he's speaking, he does. Speaking of speaking, what's the first piece on the agenda, sir?
Well, today we got
Wiki.
the Mario Brothers movie, second highest. Oh, the Mario Brothers movie, Black Mirror 6. I'm guessing that's season 6.
Yes.
TMNT trailer 2.
Mm.
The Rock to star in the Fast and Furious spinoff of Hobbs.
You have to eat them words.
Punisher reboot. Wow. So you're doing cartwheels for the Hobbs movie, Punisher reboot. You're about to puke.
Who's in the Punisher? We'll
get into it. We'll get into it.
Oh, well, tell me who's in it first.
Can you reach out to Comic-Con Radio and fix it to Ashley Mosby? We'll just look for an Ashley Mosby.
I got it. Don't worry.
Facebook.com.
A teen wants to be Wolverine. James Cameron writing a new Terminator. Andy Samberg news. Mark Hamill and Brainiac news.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh, kind of exciting. This is an exciting episode.
All right, so the first one, let's talk about it. You mentioned Mario Brothers being the highest grossing or second highest grossing animated film ever, which is pretty amazing. So when I saw, this news broke yesterday. It just crossed the 1.5 billion marker. And so I know.
Wow.
Now, the first place movie really surprised me. Does anybody have a guess on
It's another video game movie?
Frozen. Is it
No.
Frozen?
Ooh, right out the gate. I'm gonna give it to you anyway. It's Frozen 2, actually.
I knew it was going to be Frozen 2. Damn it. It
Which is
did do better
surprising,
than the first.
because I
It
saw
did better than-
I didn't know that because I saw Frozen
Yeah.
1. I thought that movie was the shit, but I didn't see the second one. But yeah,
Oh, in
Frozen.
Frozen
pretty
2,
good.
in Frozen 2, they expand the universe. There's
It's
more
good?
magical abilities and shit. So kids really
Yeah.
dug in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frozen 2 was at the top, and it's at the top by not by much. It's just like a little bit higher. I believe it was
Right
like 1.6 billion when I checked.
Wow.
I mean, a little bit high.
Incredible.
It's just a
A
billion.
little bit, just
Uh,
a billion more.
But yeah, Mario Bros 1.5. Anybody have any guesses for? So I pulled up the top 5 for the sake of this
Oh,
conversation.
Nice.
So we got Frozen 2 at the top. There was a second place that Mario Brothers just dethroned. So Ash, you guess first. See if you can get the 3rd, 4th, or 5th place.
Now, are these just animated movies?
Just animated. Yeah.
Okay.
From Disney, just Disney.
No, I didn't say that.
No,
I just said
That's true.
animated.
That's true.
Because, yeah,
You
'cause
did.
Mario Brothers
That's
is
true.
that's
true. That's Warner
DreamWorks.
Brothers.
Universal. Or
I'm on
Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
I'll go Lion King.
Lion King,
Mm.
not on the list. Most
Ooh. How to Train Your Dragon.
good guess, not on the list. So
Damn it.
I saw a
Really?
version of that, and it was live action. A lot of nudity.
Hold up.
How to Train Your Dragon?
Oh, I feel like
think
that's a
you
Game
downloaded
of
the wrong
Thrones
movie
reference.
again, dude.
I think that's a Game of Thrones reference. I didn't watch the show though.
This
so I could
bitch
be
showing
wrong.
her titties. Yo, Andres, she's showing her titties. You're gonna want to watch this shit.
Was that
Here's the
your
thing: if I
Aw.
don't pull the trigger, you do. If I allude to it, you're just like
That's what
you're
happens
like
when I
the
drink.
sniper all-
I'll apologize to Dana in a little bit.
Fire.
All right. So we got How to Train Your Dragon, negative. Except Burger King. Lion King, no. Burger King's also not on the list. What do you think for animated film, Esteban? What do you got?
Aladdin?
Not on the list.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna give
I
you guys
feel
a
like
hint.
that era is not going to be
Yeah.
able. It's the new
Give
era.
us a hint.
That was actually my hint. Keep in
Yes.
mind that this chart that I looked at is by highest grossing films, and as the years have progressed, ticket sales have become more expensive. We also have 3D, we have IMAX.
Toy Story 3.
Mhm.
Very good guess. So, but that is not on the list, not for top 5. Mose,
Oh, I got one.
Cars.
not
In
on the list.
Cars.
Esteban, we're
Uh,
gonna
we're
go one
doing
more
terrible.
round, and then I'm just
We're
gonna tell you
doing
this.
terrible.
no, what the fuck?
Yeah, we
Drink
can't go
more,
on with
guys. Drink more.
I know,
I know,
right?
What you gotta
Damn
say,
it. Ugh. Right.
Monsters Inc.
girl? Wait, your turn.
you.
Monsters Inc.
No.
That's a
Not
good
on the
one.
list.
Yeah, that's this era.
All right, this is
Oh.
last go round, guys.
Ooh,
Ash,
ooh. Yeah. My turn.
Yeah.
Despicable Me.
Oh, that's a good
Is
one.
it
Not on
Minions?
the list.
Is it Minions?
Son of a bitch.
you get one guess, sir. Next person.
Is it
Mose.
Minions? Is it
Minions.
Minions?
Minions is number 5. Yes.
Son of a biscuit eating bulldog.
All right, Esteban. Last guess.
Animated. Fuck.
Minions kind of speak Spanish though.
when I say it,
Coco.
you're all- not on the list.
Yeah. What's the other one? There's Coco.
Secret Life
the
of Pets.
one with the house.
Secret
The
Life
living
of
house.
Pets.
Not on the list.
Encanto?
Encanto.
All right.
Encanto.
So
Encanto.
in the top
Encanto.
in the top 5, there was only 2 that was not Disney, which was Mario Brothers and Minions, made by the same studio. Go figure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So top 1 is Frozen 2, then it's
Mm.
Mario Brothers, Frozen 1,
I knew it. I knew that was. I knew it.
and then number 4 was Incredibles 2.
Oh shit!
What?
Yeah, Incredibles 2, and
Ah,
then
I
Minions.
never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
I never would have
You know
guessed.
what though? But
Incredibles.
I feel Incredibles 1 was
Still
highly
way
superior
better.
than Incredibles 2.
Way
Much better.
better.
Well, okay,
Much
Way
better.
But
better story.
That's what it is, though. It's part 1. Now you know what to expect. Part 2's got to be amazing. So through word of mouth, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people,
Yeah.
well, like I'm not going to see Mario until it's on Disney or whatever the fuck it's going to hit. And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden, I'll probably make my way to part 2 because now I know.
Yeah. It was
what to
pretty
expect.
good. It was not bad. It was
was good.
better. It was better than I expected. And I would just
Yeah.
say
Incredibles 2?
No, Mario.
I mean Mario. I switched
Oh.
already.
Oh, blasphemous on you guys. I love that
I
movie.
say something incredibly
bought
cute?
it the moment it came out.
You already bought it.
Incredibly.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I did too because my kids loved it. So
I
Oh my gosh.
it looks beautiful in 4K. It is a
I
it
very
bet
does
it
look
does.
beautiful in 4K. Are you kidding me?
I
The colors are just amazing and they pop. I love it.
colors
Just
pop.
for
and Mad
Bowser
Pop.
alone. Just
Easter
for Bowser
eggs.
alone.
Oh,
He's-
I love it.
Bowser stole the show.
Yes,
Bowser
You guys
stole the
have
show.
no idea. My kids, my boys love that song Peaches so much
Peaches,
that I have that
peaches,
fucking song
peaches,
memorized.
Peaches,
It used to
peaches,
be
peaches,
Bruno.
peaches. We
And
don't
then-
talk about no, I'm in it.
She's fucking twerking the peaches.
You're so
We,
cool.
Ooh.
went-
Yeah.
And with my star, you're gonna rule. See?
Oh,
Real quick
Yo-
on TikTok, we got comments jumping in. We got Justine saying happy birthday, Ash.
Yay.
Oh,
Hey,
and go ahead.
Esteban.
Yeah.
This month or this weekend is probably way
Any
too
minute
quick.
now.
Let's do that karaoke, Korean karaoke where we rent out the room and we can all
Yeah.
just go.
When?
Aw.
This month. Okay, we'll talk about that off air, but like we'll figure that out. Like that'd be cool.
Okay.
I'm down.
It's guy love between
we are getting a
you
request.
That was all 4 of us, or 5 if it was Andreas
We're
wants to
getting
go.
a request coming in through our TikTok live.
Mm.
Diana would like Ash to say Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. So there was a story about
What's
where
that about?
Foo Fighters were the musical guest and
On
Christopher
SNL.
Walken.
Is that
was the
Christopher Walken? Yep.
And he was like, is the emphasis on Foo or Fighters?
Yeah, he goes up to
And-
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl understands how he talks. So he's like, it's on Fighters, and he knew how it's gonna come out. So he's like, ladies and gentlemen, the Foo Fighters, and it was like perfect. Now I want to find that clip on YouTube.
Oh, Christopher Walken is a gem. He is a true gem.
Absolutely, and he gets it. He
that
knows.
man needs to be protected at all costs.
I keep him. I hope there's never a Me Too connected to him. I hope nothing. I hope we never find out a bad thing. I love that.
I think the only thing that's connected to him is the Natalie Wood death because he was on the boat.
Yeah, he was on that boat. He was on that boat.
I'm on a boat.
He definitely banged Natalie Wood. Definitely. He says he didn't. She claimed he didn't.
Do you like it?
I'm like,
your hair.
Okay. You say it like that. I cannot fathom him saying it like that.
Ooh.
I picture him. No. I picture him with like in the movie The Prophecy, where he gets like ooh. Or he's just like Foo Fighters. You know, he gets that real deep, raspy voice. You like that?
Oh my gosh, please. We're like,
but the closer to finishing, he gets all like,
tapping into a kink I didn't know I had.
Oh, you know what's funny is my fucking door.
He's like in the middle. He's like in the middle of it. He's like, "You like the band? This is my favorite band, the Foo Fighters."
The Foo Fighters.
Oh god.
Yo, make sex music on the radio. That is good band.
Oh my gosh. Damn, Chris.
It's not a show unless we fucking.
You ever listen to this show?
What's next on the docket, Ash?
Well, we got.
I don't think we have anything about the Foo Fighters.
No.
We talked about Mario Brothers being the second highest. Black Mirror 6, June 16th. Excuse me, June 15th. Total episodes of 5. Are those a lot
terrified.
Terrified. Are they an hour or so? Is that why there's only 5?
They're just about an hour, yeah.
Usually it's like 5 or 6, right? Like 5 or 6 episodes per season.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The only one I saw was the worm one that it's in your neck, or you become a zombie, or you become a something. I was like, I tap.
You're gonna have to be more specific. That happens a few times.
Okay. Does worm happen a few times?
Becoming a zombie, becoming a brain controlled something.
Oh yeah, it was a brain control thing.
Creatures to fight and critters to kill and robots and shit. It's Black Mirror, man.
What's interesting about this last season of Black Mirror is that it had such a stacked cast, and they're keeping up with that here. Yeah. And it is good. It's like because especially they're like one shot episodes of like here's this thing. Salma Hayek is amongst the people that's coming in for one episode. Yeah, I got really I was really impressed.
Swing.
That come from you, Mosby?
Yeah,
that did come from Mosby. Mosby, did you see the what she posted on her Instagram where she was dancing in the bathroom in her bathrobe?
So Luis. That's why he's not wearing pants. Come on, Luis.
She was dancing in her bathrobe, and she was dancing salsa in her bathrobe. And a couple moves that she made kind of revealed some things.
Oh yeah,
some things. I got it.
Nice.
I saw the one where she was singing with somebody. That was like on the
because camera. The Foo Fighters were playing in the background.
So you've only seen like an episode here and there, Ash. You haven't really like gone through the series.
Sorry, Walken's gonna be in my head the whole time.
I understand.
Oh no!
But you haven't watched more than 1 or 2 episodes of Black Mirror?
No, of Black Mirror. No.
Crazy. That seems crazy.
What about you, Mose? Are you a diehard?
Yeah, she's correct.
Oh yes. I remember when I stumbled upon it. Like, what's this? And boy, was I the first episode alone. I was just from the start. I was like, oh no, what a world! Like the contact lenses that can be erasing memory.
Oh, that's right.
It's so fucking creepy. And he's just like, erase it from your brain. And I'm like, excuse me? Yeah. And then the episode where your status in life was based on the ratings people gave you. I know I'd be fucked. I'd be fucked. Like, I'm
And that's how a
So
good
do we.
relationship works.
It's like Black Mirror has been telling the future for 5 seasons now, and I'm just
No
ready
shit.
for it. I love it. Mhm.
I think I only saw every episode of season 1 and a couple of season 2. The dude that fucked the pig, that's in season 2,
Oh, so sad. So sad. Mhm.
right?
So
The
sad
prime
when you
minister.
fuck that pig.
Yes,
Yo.
he fucked that pig.
Dude, it's fucking they're not scary because people compare it to the
Mhm.
Twilight Zone a lot, but it's like it's a psychological thing of just like, holy
Right.
shit,
It
if that
really
actually
is.
would have happened.
Okay.
Um,
No, I don't watch scary movies.
Hey, where did you go?
Right.
Where did you come from? Where did you go?
Where did you come from?
Fix your goddamn
Can you hear me
camera.
though?
Cotton
Cotton
Eye
You don't hear
Joe.
me though.
You turn
Yes,
your camera
man,
off.
the camera's off.
I hear you. I'm not that drunk.
Okay.
Can't
Not
see you
yet.
though.
All right.
Thank you.
While you're figuring out your camera situation, Esteban, are you like a frequent flyer with Black Mirror, or do you just
I am
kinda-
not. I am
Okay.
not.
What is
because
going on?
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. The reason why I'm not a frequent flyer on in regards to the Black Mirror is because I'm the only one that's going to end up watching it. I'm the only one that watches it. My wife's not into that kind of stuff, you know. So I'm the only one that's going to end up watching it. Shut up, Dick. I'm the only one that watches it. And to be quite honest, the only time that I will actually get a chance to watch this is when everybody's asleep.
Oh,
You know?
and then you're gonna
And
get
that's not the
scared.
shit you want to watch right before bed. I get that.
Definitely
No,
fucks with you.
like I'll watch this shit right before I go to bed. Like I'll watch the fucking Exorcist before I go to bed and like not bat an eye before I go to sleep, you know.
Jesus.
So it's just but what it comes down to is like, do I want the energy to be like up and like immersed in this universe, you know? And then next thing I know, it's fucking 4:00 in the morning. It's like shit. I gotta be up at like in the next hour and a half, you know.
You should just watch the Anthony Mackie episode from season 5. Just watch that one.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Just watch the Anthony. My recommendation is that for refresher, just watch the Anthony Mackie episode from season 5, and then come back.
Does it culminate everything?
Sure.
Are they all connected or are they just all
they're all
No,
one shots.
There are standalone.
Okay.
But there are references to similar universes that have been created in previous episodes. So sometimes the episodes
season 5 was
establish a
unique in that, right?
universe.
Season 5 was the first one to actually make pulls of like different
Yes,
things.
and reference things that had already happened, which shows you that
Nice.
they've been building this universe, and now they're finally connecting it. And so I'm curious to see if they keep that going in season 6 or not.
Cool.
All right.
I'll watch it.
All right, Ash, what do we got next on the docket?
All right, next we have Terminator, excuse me. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer 2, Jackie Chan as Splinter showcased August 2nd release.
Oh, now see, at first I wasn't that interested in watching, but now with Jackie Chan in there, it's kind of like, I love me some Jackie.
Yo,
Didn't know Jackie Chan was playing Splinter?
Yeah,
I didn't.
they just showcased that in the trailer that came out earlier. Came out May 30th, I believe. So if you're listening to this, check it out.
So if that's part 2, is part 1 the one with Sheamus as Bebop or Rocksteady?
This This
is completely different, dude.
This is a reboot.
This is
yeah.
brand new.
Animated one, right?
Yes, animated reboot one where the teenagers actually sound like teenagers. And one thing that I genuinely like is that they dance around the subject of Shredder, but he is being set up as a big bad, so he's not going to be the first villain as they always tend to do. So
good.
They're showing who the villain is for the movie in this new trailer, and they showcase Splinter, Jackie Chan as Splinter, which fits so well. And it's I'm genuinely excited for it.
I'm more interested
Splinter
now.
has a fucking afro. That's fucking dope. Come on.
Splinter got an afro.
He's got an
They gave
afro.
Splinter an afro?
100%.
They did? Oh, I didn't know that.
And this is the point where somebody's supposed to pull an image up.
Pull the picture right there.
With a zoop.
That used to be
Oh my
Louis.
God.
minutes, I got you.
But yeah,
Do we know who's talking for Shredder?
well, there's no Shredder in this movie.
Oh, not at all. Oh,
No,
he's
no, no,
coming
no.
later.
They
This is
right.
just build up to it.
They're
Got it.
right.
Got it.
Yeah, they're building up to it. So they show who the villain is, or villains are, and it's like other
Ooh.
like mutants.
Okay.
Is it Flash?
And huh?
Is it
I
Flash?
have a question.
Yep.
As you're the host. Okay, so for a very long time, even in the movies, a movie wasn't interesting if Batman's not fighting the Joker. Like if he's fighting Clayface, it's gonna be good, but it's not gonna be like fucking like Jack Nicholson at the time.
Yeah.
Now, do you think a Ninja Turtles movie can go without Shredder?
Yes.
Okay, because even when even the cartoons when they used to go again, is it Krang? It wasn't like the same because it was just like or when he went against the accountant B.
Yeah.
I forgot about that guy.
Stockman.
Baxter Stockman.
Yeah.
Baxter Stockman.
Ooh, I heard the slurring when I said that. I've reached the level.
He's reached a level. Yay! Welcome to the team.
Yes, I think so because I feel that most people are going to watch this movie they want to see the Ninja Turtles, and whatever the adventure is that they're going to go on, we're in for the ride. And if you leave us wanting more, it's just going to be that much better. Like, not to derail us too much, but like in the Mario Brothers movie, they did a small glimpse of Yoshi, but no Yoshi yet, and Yoshi has a huge following. They're like, there is so much more we can do with that story, so we're gonna tease them for you, and then be like, all right, come back for the next one.
Check this out. Look at it. Splinter.
Oh wow.
Afro Splinter.
That's kind of dope. Is he wearing like a Hawaiian shirt? That's good.
No, he's wearing a gi. He's wearing a gi, but the sleeves are all
like
cut
the
off.
Downtown and Out fucking or down. Is it down?
Yeah. Eastbound and down.
Eastbound and down. Downtown and Out.
See, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
He's like Downton Abbey.
One episode.
Right? That's what I thought he was talking about. Downtown and Out.
Looks dope.
Eastbound and down.
You a big Ninja Turtle fan, Mos?
I am a pretty good Ninja Turtle fan. I don't know all of the backstories. I didn't read a ton of their comics, but of course, I'm always reading the crossovers, especially if Batman is going to be involved in anything. So I saw that animated movie, of course. I watched the cartoon as a kid, of course. And
did you see the movie where it's Batman and Ninja Turtles, and they made Batman say "Cowabunga" and laugh?
He's so disappointed about that.
Because it was so unnecessary.
It was
like,
the comic. I enjoyed the comic book of it, but the movie iteration was a little cartoonier. But that's fine. I mean, it's
watching them fight though was great. Just like seeing genuine martial art styles going head to head. Because of course the Turtles know multiple styles, and then Splinter's gonna have his style. Then Shredder has his style, and then of course Bruce got 152 styles, and so you just get to see a lot going on in there. So that's always fun.
My recommendation,
and I'm a big Leonardo fan.
If you're down to get some good reading in, read The Last Ronin.
Oh yeah, definitely. Saw the animation.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. Good
Last
stuff.
Ronin, really good, guys.
Raphael. Raph always got on my nerves. You're mad all the time.
Did you say Raph?
Raph.
Oh, that reminds me.
No, ma'am.
Hi, Andreas. When you watch
Leonardo. So I saw where they were redoing it, and they wanted Raph to be the last Ronin instead of Leo. And then I saw it again where they said it was Leo.
It's not Leo either.
See, you need to read it.
You gotta read it.
Because I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, you're like, Raph. I'm like, nope. I thought it was. Well, here's the thing.
Be like that.
Is that the one where it's Michael? Where it's Mikey?
Okay, now you're 75% in. Like you're gonna get it right eventually. So
Just
I'm not
go
gonna
read
answer
it.
your questions.
Just go read it.
Yeah.
Was it
So-
Casey Jones?
No, but they
it
did
was
right.
Casey Jones.
Was
Since
it one of
when
the
are you a
Foot
turtle?
Clan? It was
Neil.
one of the Foot Clan, right?
You know what? I might be seeing fan made shit and getting
You are,
confused.
because there is no real
Yeah.
animation for it, but a fan did make some. I saw
Yes,
the flash art.
I might be seeing fan made shit and forget
But
it. Yes.
well, the first issue they did hint at. They keep hinting on what turtle it is. So at the beginning, they first throw hints that it's Raph. Then maybe it's Leo. Then maybe it's Michelangelo. Maybe it's Donatello. So it's the constant game you're playing until you reach the end, and then at the end,
At the very end, you find
which
out
one. Because he has all the weapons and he has all the
yes,
all the
he does. I've seen the images and clearly I was seeing fan made shit thinking it was real.
For those of you that haven't that don't know what we're talking about, The Last Ronin is a comic book written by Eastman, one of the co-creators of Ninja Turtles, and this is the final chapter. Essentially, many years in the future, and it is the offspring of Shredder still running the gang, and all the brothers are dead with an exception of one turtle, and the turtle has all the weapons that he is the last Ronin. Ronin is a samurai without a master, is where the term comes from, and so he is on this last crusade to take down the Foot Clan once and for all. And very good read, very heart-wrenching, very family.
it's very good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Very good.
Esteban, what are your thoughts on the new Ninja Turtle movie coming out?
Dude, you know what? At this point, it's like we've seen the live action Ninja Turtles, okay, which again were fantastic for when they came out, which were in the 90s.
The 90s. We're not talking about the Michael Bay ones. We're talking
okay,
about the
I was
90s.
like, wait, what? Okay,
I'm
but
like,
the
I
90s.
saw Mose
I'm
laughing.
talking about
I'm
the
like,
90s.
no,
You saw me like
No, I'm talking about the 90s.
the Jim Henson Muppet fucking thing. That
Yeah.
was the shit.
Where
Go
Corey Feldman
Ninja,
was
go
Donatello.
Ninja,
Yeah,
go.
no,
Yes.
for sure.
April
For sure.
April
That pulls at the
O'Neil.
heartstrings every time.
Yep.
You know, the Michael Bay ones, it's like, you know what, I was just kind of like, you know what, the first Transformers was really good. Okay, the first Transformers was really good, so I'm like, you know what, I'll go watch the first Ninja Turtles, you know, just to kind of, you know, nope, couldn't do it, could not do it. You know, I
couldn't make it through it.
I could not make it through it. I was waiting
bummer.
for Leonardo. I'm not kidding you. I was waiting for Leonardo to say, "Hi, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass."
I thought Johnny Knoxville did a pretty good job, honestly.
You know, that's what I
I
was
didn't like the
waiting
movie.
for. I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
The second one, I did not see at all. You know, so I like my
Not good.
kids are at a point now where they're starting to watch the stuff I used to watch. They're watching the rejuvenated version, so like the Ninja Turtles that are on Nickelodeon and stuff like that. So they're watching that, you know, and like I tell them like Dad, did you know about the? Yes, I son, I know. Yes.
Let
You
me
know.
sit you down.
Right, you know, so it's like when they try, and I know I shouldn't do this, and like after I do it, I feel like, well, I'm kind of being a dick to them. Dad, did you know who the Ninja Turtles are? Yeah, I know who they are. Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael. And they're just like, oh, okay. And then they walk away, and I'm just like, probably shouldn't immerse the bubble like that, because they are fucking 6 and 4. You know, probably shouldn't
just
do
trying
that,
to bond and
you know?
shit. Just trying to bond.
I know, right? Yeah, be a dad, asshole.
Way to be a dad.
So it's just kind of like, I'm just kind of like, okay, cool. You know, like they're getting into it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, fine. You know, like, don't be a dick, you know, when they talk about it, you know, be like, what, for real? You know, or not even like, you know, don't patronize them either. It's just like, yeah, I did know that. But did you know that the Ninja Turtles came out when your dad was a kid? Show them, you know, obviously that, you know. So I'm not going to lie. I'm excited for it. I'm excited because a Ninja Turtle fan is an executive producer. Seth Rogen is an executive producer of this. So I'm excited for that,
Yeah.
you know. Piggybacking on that, on the nostalgia train, my youngest is like all about Transformers right now. I don't know how, I don't know why, you know,
Excellent
but
choice.
like, fucking hey, let's go ahead and do it, you know.
Excellent
And
choice.
I told him this morning, that little kid, I swear to God, my middle son, he looks at me and he goes, Dad. I go, yeah. Can you take me to go see Transformers? And I'm like,
Transformers.
Then I look at my oldest. I'm like, hey, do you want to go see Transformers? She's like, nah. I'm like,
Yeah.
You did one. At least you got one. At least you got
yeah,
one.
I got one. So no, but again, it's just one of those things. But I see the thing is like I already know he's gonna go. You know what I mean? Because it's just gonna be like, all right, I'm leaving with your brother. We're gonna go watch the movie. Okay, fine. We're walking out the door. Okay, bye. We're gonna get popcorn. Wait for me. You know, so it's gonna be that. You know, so
nice.
I got tickets already for Across the Spider-Verse because my middle son wants to watch it. He wants to watch Transformers, so I'm gonna get tickets to that. You know,
Nice.
So yeah. So
I can't wait.
Going back to your original question, Luis.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this Ninja Turtles. Am I gonna go see it? Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna take my kids as an excuse to go see it. So
hell yeah. Ash, you were gonna say something about April O'Neil from the first Ninja Turtles?
Oh yeah, which one did you guys prefer? Part 1 or part 2? The April O'Neil.
When I was a child, I didn't realize it was a different person. I was so
immersed. I thought it was the same chick. Same. Yeah.
They don't even look the same at all.
I wasn't looking at her.
First
I was
glance,
looking at the
I'm
turtles.
right. Like, who gives a shit about April O'Neil? Like,
I was more impressed that these dudes can do flips while they're in the full turtle suits. Like,
in the full suits,
dude.
Yo,
you can see people's eyes behind the teeth, though. Fucking nightmare fuel.
I never saw that until
I never noticed it. I never noticed it until someone like actually caught it.
Pauses
You know,
nightmare fuel.
Yeah, no, for sure, nightmare fuel. But it's just kind of it was just one of those things to find out that Corey Feldman was Donatello's voice. You know,
right?
I'm like, one of the Frog Brothers is fucking Donatello.
One of the Frog Brothers.
Yeah, man.
All right, so before we go on to the next topic, me and Ash had a conversation off mic. We were wondering we were having a conversation about the first female protagonist in a video game. And so we were like, who was the first female fighter? And then it created a debate between me and Ash. So after we stopped talking about it, I decided to look it up, and I wanted to go around the room to see if you can think. First, I'm going to say with the first female protagonist in a game. We're going to go around the room like we did now. And if you're listening to this and if you guess it before any of the hosts guess it, please let us know in the comments and we'll shout you out in the next episode. Mose.
First female where the whole game is about the female?
So you play as the female character.
Oh my gosh. I feel like it's going to be a Mario game. Oh, I don't know. Now I can't think of that many female-led games. That's where I'm stuck right now because I'm like, which ones have I played?
And that's the conversation me and Ash had. That's why I was like, oh, this is a good one.
Right?
Because it originally came out how
Bayonetta. It's going to be Bayonetta.
Nights, you're fucking comboing on a woman. Like, you know. You're fucking.
And you
that girl's combos were great.
And you can do dual takedowns. So like, I'm doing like a DDT, and then Ash does like a Roman Reigns like fucking tackle and like beats the shit.
Nice.
Like we are wrecking these bitches. Like, so your vote was Bayonetta?
Bayonetta.
All right, that just came out. That was like in 2000. Estelle, what are you thinking?
I am leaning towards Lara Croft, but
shit!
Good guess, very good guess.
But I am gonna go ahead and say Samus.
Very good guess. The both
Samus
of those.
What's the name? What's the game that Samus?
Metroid.
Metroid. You could play as Samus in PlayStation All Stars. That's the only reason why I know that. I forgot about Samus. Oh, it's Halo. It's Master Chief.
They're going to be Metroid, because I don't even think we knew Metroid was a girl until.
If you beat the game under an hour, she's in a bikini in the Nintendo.
Oh,
what kind of misogynistic ass?
I know.
If you nerd out and beat the game in an hour, you get to see 8-bit titties.
I need a
price
this game, Mom.
Y'all are weird.
Alone.
Y'all are weird.
Fucking weirdos.
I didn't say I saw 8-bit titties. I just simply said it is out there.
There are 8-bit titties.
8-bit forever.
They are out there for your Googling pleasure.
I can't believe I forgot about Tomb Raider. Damn.
I'm gonna just say Joust because I don't think you're gonna beat Metroid.
Joust.
No, neither. So do you all give up? I'm going to give you the thing. Someone was the closest. You're all going to curse when I tell you who it was. Mrs. Pac-Man.
Oh shit! Okay,
that's a trap.
It was
fucking
a trap.
It's a trap.
Ah, that was a trap.
1982, Mrs. Pac-Man.
Nobody remembers that it started as Mrs.
Generally accepted as the first female protagonist in a video game. She appeared in the arcade of the same name, 1982, as the character which created her own series of Pac-Man franchises. 1986, it's Metroid. 1996, Lara Croft.
Lara Croft. Damn, I was way off.
So you get to see, if you beat the game in under an hour, you get to see Miss Pac-Man's titties.
Not Miss Pac-Man.
No, Seamus.
You get to see Miss Pac-Man's bits.
I would. Miss Pac-Man probably has some like puppy dog titties, like the 8.
No, but they made her hella. They made her hella curvy on the machine. She's all like,
she had lips. That's right, they did.
Hey, Luis, easy with the lips when you do that, huh?
On the subject, before we move on, now on the same topic, Ash, you're going to start us off. The first female fighter as a playable character in a fighting game.
Oh,
Chun-Li.
We're all right, Cammy. That's what we're saying. Definitely Street Fighter.
You think it's Street Fighter? That's that one?
My brain says Street Fighter. It's gonna be like
yeah, I'm leaning towards Street Fighter, but I'm thinking I know there was another fighting game that was out there. I don't remember what that fighting game was called.
There's like a Dungeons and Dragons game where you can play as leeches, as fighting chicks, but usually in hordes, so parties, so it doesn't count.
I think you're thinking of Streets of Rage.
Golden Axe.
Oh, yes. Golden Axe also.
I was thinking of Streets of Rage. That was the game that I was thinking of.
Golden Axe.
Yeah.
Street Fighter started it. 1991. Chun-Li. She was the first. What's interesting about Street Fighter is it created this whole genre of fighting games, and then Mortal Kombat came
biddies
in and gave so many
alive.
And then
Tekken.
they just started,
Tekken.
Tekken was a shit.
I love.
You know what? You know what? I'm still waiting for a Tekken film. I mean, let's be honest.
They did one. It was ass.
They did one.
It was ass.
Although, to be fair, it was like a B film, so it wasn't like a theatrical release.
Is that the one that was on Netflix? I feel like, and then they have
there was an anime.
There was an
anime one. I know there was an anime one, but I'm just kind of saying like a live action. Like I'd really like to see. They did.
I feel like they did a live action one.
They did do a live action one.
It was
okay. You know what? If you want to see a Tekken film, there's Keanu Reeves's directorial debut is a movie called Man of Tai Chi, and it is clear that his inspiration was Tekken, and it revolves around a martial artist that does Tai Chi. Keanu Reeves plays this billionaire that's watching like. They don't call it the golden. What do they call it? The Iron Fist. Iron Fist tournament in Tekken. They don't call it that, but they call it like king, like the king of all. Whatever. They have some other name for it. But he plays the billionaire watching all these different martial artists go at it, and the film revolves around a dude that does Tai Chi, and he's taken out all these different fight styles, but. One of them definitely looks like Brian Fury. One of them is like a luchador that likes like the way King fights. Like
nice.
So when I remember watching it many years ago with my sister, and I was like, dude, this is the Tekken film we didn't know we wanted. And then the final fight is Keanu Reeves and the lead character. So it's
Hitachi.
It's fun. He's a Hitachi type or Heihachi,
He's
Heihachi type role.
Heihachi,
type.
that's right.
Mhm.
My
But yeah,
apologies.
it's anyway.
Oh
much-
no! Now I
much-
want to know who your favorite Tekken character is. Who's your go-to Tekken character?
Oof.
Yoshimitsu.
Jin.
Yoshimitsu.
Yoshimitsu.
Jin is
Jin for you?
Jin is cheap. Everybody picks Jin. Get out of here.
Eddie
Jin
Gordo.
Kazama.
Everybody
Gordo.
Wah,
Gordo.
wah.
Oh no, on Gordo.
I feel like Gordo came in with a fighting style, and there's only like two characters you can play that are good against him because he stays low to the ground. So you got to get the little chick that stays low to the ground, or you got to get like Lee, who has the drunken fighting style, and he falls on the ground.
Ooh, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Law. I use Law a lot.
Forest Law.
Law, yeah.
Bruce Lee.
Basically. I'm a Yoshimitsu king kind of girl. That's how I
Yoshimitsu.
roll.
Right on.
Yoshimitsu. Spitting
All right,
poison on
Ash.
people.
What we got next on the docket, sir?
I will say
Yeah, I think we're still at the
3 of
top.
5.
I know, buddy. I'm
We're
sorry.
at 3 of 8, I mean. Punisher
Damn.
reboot.
Which one?
Punisher reboot.
Oh, so it's not a reboot. They're looking to do a soft reboot, and this is rumored still.
Are we all?
Comicbook.com reported
Give you a
that
soft reboot.
it is in development, but then when I looked up the article, nothing's
The
confirmed.
softer, the better.
They assume.
Ooh.
Oh, Jesus
Just
Christ.
when you think she's offended, like
Mosby.
just likes that shit.
With the
Sorry,
fucking
Luis, go ahead.
murder kill.
They say that the supposed statement is that they're in negotiations for it, but nothing has been confirmed. So there's a couple news articles that are saying that it's happening. Nothing's confirmed. Nothing's happening right now. And
Is it John Barenthal?
supposedly, yes. That
Okay, then I'm in.
they're saying that if once they wrap up with Born Again, the
Daredevil.
Daredevil series, that they would
Mhm.
tie it back there. So that's not. I only put it into the docket because it was mentioned on some like online news outlets, but just got to stay patient because I don't really like listening to rumors like that because
That's how you lost your bet. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm probably gonna lose this anyway, but anyway.
Yeah. Yeah,
What
eat those words.
do we got? What do we got next on the docket, Ash?
James Cameron writing a new Terminator movie.
But why?
But
I know.
see, that
Haven't
is
we
a
said everything that we need to say about Terminator?
But why? Didn't he live a fake life in the end and fall in love and adopt a child and shit? Like, what's going on?
that
What
wasn't
else
written
can
by
he
him,
do?
though. I mean,
But like, what else?
I'm not
can he be
defending him.
doing?
I'm not defending him. I'm just saying.
Sounds like you are, man.
I know it really does. I was a fan of the last one, the one that was directed by the dude that did Daredevil. I forgot his name.
Mhm.
Not Daredevil. Deadpool. The one that directed Deadpool.
Okay,
first
now
Deadpool.
more things are making sense. More things are making sense.
That I really enjoyed it. I know everyone hated it because he
Was that
killed.
Genesis?
Maybe is that the one he killed John Connor in the beginning?
No, that's Genesis. This one's after Genesis is 4. No,
No,
5. Genesis
I know
is
what you're
5,
talking
right?
about. I know
Wait,
what
and it
you're
was the
talking about.
and it follows the female Terminator.
Yeah.
I forgot her name, but in any case,
The blonde. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I really liked it. And I thought it was a good end to the story, and like even the Arnold character, like he is older, and it's like, wait, how are you aging? He's like, no, it's the skin graft on me is getting older, but the machine is still whatever. So like they made things make sense to me anyway.
Wibbly wobbly science space stuff.
Right. And so the idea that they're gonna do another one, it's kind of it's turning into what is it, Predator? Where it's just like predators, alien versus predator, alien versus predators, like, and it's like, Jesus Christ. Predator versus alien, like, damn, it's becoming a joke at this point. Like, stop.
Do you mean Alien versus Predator? No. I mean Predator,
Predator
versus
Alien.
What the fuck? It's the same movie.
And I paid to watch every single one of those.
Okay, I was gonna say I saw the one with Sanaa Lathan in the theater on everything I love.
And I was nodding off.
Of course you were. No,
Hey,
but this
what I
last
will say,
Predator
though,
they just did was good though.
Prey?
Oh, with the girl.
Prey
Wait,
was the
Prey?
Yeah.
shit.
Prey was good. I
Yeah,
liked
Prey
Prey.
was really good.
See, but that was a
Did you guys-
fresh take to it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you
Maybe
guys
that's
know
what
that?
Cameron wants to do.
Yeah. Did you
Maybe.
guys know that you guys can switch the audio to the native tongue and watch the entire movie in the Indian dialect?
Yes, I did
Oh.
know that. Yes,
Yeah,
with
dude.
subtitles in English. Yeah.
Yeah, and with
I
subtitles
did.
in English.
I actually played it back again with the subtitles going, just so it would get boosted.
It was, but it's dope, right?
Because I was like, let's respect this culture and let's respect the fact that they took the
No
time
shit.
to use the native language. So even though I watched it in English, I just let it play again, dubbed in the other language so that it would get boosted too.
Oh, shit.
Because
Yeah.
I had never heard that shit before. And it's kind of wild to me that we
my
don't get to
God.
hear
Like,
native
I
languages.
like
And
legit
they're everywhere.
fucking loved that film. That film,
Prey was great.
like that was an amazing refresh
Mhm.
to that brand. It really was.
And I was super negative about it at first because I was just like,
Oh,
how
were
are
you
you going to
really?
be stopping bombs and laser beams with bow and arrow sticks and shit and nets? I was like, what are they going to? And then she really used the earth and fucked him up.
Pulled
I
it
was
off.
like, all
She
right,
pulled it off. Yeah.
she really did. But that bear fight, oh, damn. The bear's just like, oh,
Yeah.
come on, bro. That wasn't necessary. That was not necessary. Great movie, though. And
Yep.
the second recommendation, Prey, if you haven't seen it.
Hope you got a week off of work. We got a lot of recommendations for you.
Oh, some of us are going. Some of us are about to be on summer vacation. So,
Woo! There you go.
Last day is tomorrow.
What do we got next on the docket, Ash?
Well, we have.
Okay, hold on, time out. I think Ash needs to take a shot for his birthday.
Cheers, slancha.
You're just surprised I'm not drunk. Teen
Do
Teen
it.
wants to be,
Take
I
the
am.
shot.
Teen wants to
Do
be
it.
Wolverine. I don't know who the teen is though.
Team.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't,
we
you you don't need to worry about who the teen is. We're just gonna talk
some,
shit.
some weirdo teen wants to be Wolverine. No thanks.
Everyone, cheers! It's Ash's birthday.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, Ash.
Cheers.
And next topic, because fuck that topic.
Yeah, no, we don't need any young
Yeah.
people trying to be Wolverine. We
I
good.
I don't need a teenager. Wolverine.
Short, maybe teenager. Fuck
Oh,
off.
short, stocky dude.
Yeah.
Built like Brock Lesnar, but he's like 5'5".
The last I heard it was that Edgerton kid. They're trying to give it to that Taron
Oh,
Edgerton kid from Kingsman.
Perfect casting.
I don't know if he can get bulky enough. You think he can put on enough weight?
Excuse me?
I just don't think he's that
Mosby.
buff.
Most,
Mose.
I got a recommendation for you. Watch the movie or the TV series on Apple called Blackbird.
Okay, all right.
Mose.
Touche.
That dude is
He's
jacked.
fucking
Yeah?
ripped in that show.
Okay. Well, that might make him. Okay.
I need to see him with a beard to
Yeah,
really
yeah.
see it. But
He's so pretty. He's a
but
pretty dude.
he is a pretty man. But check out Blackbird. It's
Blackbird.
a
Mose,
really
his
good
muscles
drama.
got muscles.
Okay.
Six episodes. Yeah, check
I'm
it out.
never saying no to muscles. That's what's up.
Mose.
That's
Mose.
what success.
His muscles got muscles. Homie
Okay.
is walking around shirtless in his own apartment making a fucking breakfast smoothie after he just slept with like 2 models in his bedroom.
Yep.
You know,
Models.
Okay.
Models.
models.
Damn.
While they were listening to the Foo Fighters.
Foo
Models.
Fighters. The sex, like in the
sex.
Sex
bedroom,
was amazing.
Ash, do it again. What are you saying? When I pull your hair?
Ooh,
Oh, when you back it up. Oh, Andy Samberg is Ben Reilly in Spider-Man Across the Universe, Spider-Verse. Across the Spider-Verse. I'm sorry.
I just booked my ticket for that. I'm gonna see it on Sunday.
It's fucking
Nice.
Ben Riley. Which
girl in
universe is that
Like,
one?
Jake.
Scarlet Spider.
Is he
What
still-
spider?
Scarlet,
Scarlet Spider.
Scarlet Spider. Yes.
the dude with
Yes.
the blue vest.
Yes. Okay. It's a lot of voices popping off in this movie.
Yeah.
And I've heard nothing but good things.
Oh,
It's
I-
sitting at a 97% on Rotten Tomatoes.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
My friend
there's-
said it's the best comic book movie they've ever seen. Out of all of them, including Infinity War and shit. Best comic book movie they've ever seen.
I mean, the
Direct
first one
quote.
surprised the fuck out of me, and this one they're
Loved
saying
it.
that they just capitalized it and then some. So I can't wait.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great.
Like it was perfect. It was the perfect amount of time for us to forget the first one
Yes.
Yeah.
and then say, "Hey, fuckers, remember us?" Boom, here's the next movie.
A good one. We took our time making this one.
Yeah.
I just wonder how many
Yeah.
times they're gonna do the Spider-Man point.
Yeah.
Infinite
it's already in the
Spider-Man
trailer.
point. Right? Like
Already in the
infinite
trailer.
Spider-Man point. I wonder if like we could take a shot for every time they do the point joke. Ta-da.
Yeah.
It'd be fucked
Oh,
up.
wake up.
Wake up.
Wake
No.
up.
Avon calling. It's great. Oh, is New Girl guy in that? Or let's be
Yes.
cops guy?
Yes, he is.
Yes. Still Peter B. Parker. Yeah.
Okay.
And he brings his baby. And
Yes.
then I just want to
It
touch
brings his
real quick.
baby.
I
it's
want to touch
huge.
real quick on the backlash of Spider-Woman being pregnant, and people are like, why is she fighting as a hero while she's pregnant? And then Peter Parker shows up with a whole infant, and nobody's got anything to say about him zipping through the multiverse.
I know him
with
bats
a
a
baby on
fucking
his
eye up
chest.
to that.
Right? But it's a problem because she's pregnant. Y'all better shut the hell up.
Yep.
Quote me.
Shut the hell up, Mose.
Shut the hell up.
Ladies and gentlemen, on this day, June 1st, we have quoted Mighty Mosby.
Shut the hell up.
Put that on a shirt.
Put it on a shirt, quick.
Shut the hell up.
That it gives credence to Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular
Sure.
Spider, all the little whatever. Also, the 2099
Spider-Man.
when they all thought like comic books are getting boring, let's do this, and it didn't fucking work. Like, just you write fucking.
The only
better
one that took off
stories.
for the 2099 was Spider-Man. That was the only one that took off.
Well, it took off, but I mean, it wasn't like let's all continue. Let's all like.
No, but they did. That's the thing, is that they did, because they tried to do an X-Men 2099. That shit didn't go anywhere. The one that took off was Spider-Man 2099.
Is Superior Spider-Man going to be in there? The one that's played by the one that's Norman Osborn?
They're supposed to, he's supposed to be in that one.
Really?
But just like a brief, like in the background type thing. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Well, okay, so before we go on to the next docket, I figure I pulled up the next item on the docket. Two more things.
Okay.
So, all right, so I'll do this one and then I'll end with the sweeter one.
Dude, that's not
okay. Wait a minute.
Timing you. I am not Andreas.
No, I know. I'm
not timing you.
I'm just being respectful of time.
Do this one and end with the sweeter one.
Bro, I am at the point, I am buzzed. So I don't care how long we fucking go right now. I'm just buzzed.
And if you're listening right now,
you're so cute.
Be all right.
Oh,
buzzed.
Is your girlfriend
buzzed?
home?
Hey, wait till next weekend for your wedding.
I have another shot.
Cheers.
cheers.
I got you.
No, and I don't mean that
cigars.
as disrespect to Andreas. He always has to wake up early. So I'm more saying like
Yeah,
we all wake up at 6 a.m. What you mean?
even when he's on the show, I always look back at the time because he's always so.
You do be trying to move us along. You do be trying to move us along.
No one's watching you.
He's professional. He's keeping us on.
He always ends up giving these short, brief ass responses because I'm on a tangent, you on a tangent, and then he'd be like,
think about it. It's great.
Yeah, it's great. Moving on. Don't care.
The first 40 minutes were on the first two things.
Today was no different. So next, so our next week's episode, I will not be recording because I will be getting married.
Yes, sir.
And love triumphs, and I will be getting married in Las Vegas. So
hey, but guess what? Just because we're not recording that day doesn't mean that or just because Luis isn't recording that day, don't mean that Ash and I are gonna go fucking live at your wedding for funsies.
Oh, no show next week.
Yeah.
Just me. It's just me in here talking to myself.
No. We'll record, Mosby. We'll
the rest of us
record
will be
because
here. Okay.
I'm
we're
gone
taking
for the
off
whole week.
Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're-
we're
Got
taking
it,
off Friday.
got it.
He's gone the whole week. We're
Got
taking
it.
off Friday.
Okay,
So-
cool.
Thursday, we're still fucking down, and we are gonna go ahead and probably go live during your wedding, Luis.
Yay. So
Yay!
no delay on episodes. If you're listening to this, you will be able to tune in on the next episode still, just without Luis. So same as last week.
During
And a couple
during
of
Darn.
Dana walking down the aisle. There is no Dana, only Zool.
Now's not the time, Ash.
Ash, shut the fuck up, Ash. Shut the fuck up,
I
Ash.
do.
I say it into the mic. That's not a whisper. So I got Vegas on the brain, and so I thought I would ask
Okay.
a couple
I take these Zool.
literally 2 Vegas questions.
Okay.
My first one,
Yes, baby.
and I haven't started with Esteban first, so I'm gonna start with Esteban first on this one.
Sure.
My first one is we're gonna do Prices Right rules.
Ooh.
And it's gonna
Okay.
say how many casinos
Have you come in?
are in Vegas.
Oh.
Yeah.
So remember, Price is Right rule. So you can go under, you just can't bust.
What?
I heard it as I
Hey,
said
you
it.
don't tell me where to
Too
bust,
late.
okay?
I
Too
bust
late.
where I
wanna
I
bust.
bust where I want. It's on
way,
the
way
camera.
too late.
You
It's all
should have
bad.
said that earlier. It's too late.
Why,
Bust
Mosby,
where
did
you
you already
want.
bust or
I
what?
can't stop now.
Oh, sorry. It's
I'm
on,
buzzed.
it's out of my hands. It's out of my
Mosby's
hands.
like,
But you
it's
can.
so hot in here.
I'm like, it's out of my hands, but you can definitely blame these fingers. Hi-oh.
Got a
Ew,
buzz.
she's a little
Empty the
verklempt.
clip.
What?
Mosby's a little verklempt right now.
All right, buddy, what do you got?
I'm gonna say there's at least 80 casinos.
80. Okay. Ash.
And
It's
if
gonna go 81.
if they bust, if you went over,
He's out.
you're not gonna announce it till at the end,
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 80 casinos. Like, are we counting like fucking
He said Las
Buffalo
Vegas.
Bills?
I
not
didn't
just
say
the
Nevada.
Strip.
I just said Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Not necessarily the Strip. Vegas is a big city, but
Exactly. Not just the Strip. All of Las Vegas.
I'm gonna go 42.
42. Okay. Mose,
212.
is that a
That's
real
odd.
guess?
212.
That
That's
is
my
way
guess.
too many. Ash gets it because the number is 60. 60 casinos
What?
in Las Vegas.
Oh, I
Nice.
expected so many little like mom and pop stops that I hadn't been to. I was incorrect. 62?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hey, Mosby, your
212.
bust was way too big.
No such thing. No such thing.
Atta
Now, keeping it on the
It helps
Vegas.
your it helps
topic.
your beard grow. It keeps your
It
beard growing.
does.
Good for the immune system.
And
When
before we're
what?
canceled, we would have, if we said that to a guy, we would have done the same mannerisms.
That's
Oh,
right.
of course.
Mannerisms.
Yeah, we would have wiped our face.
But it would have been
just as
more
much.
like this. It would have been more like this if it was a
Tasty.
We're talking about bus.
Christ.
We're on a roll.
Most.
it was someone
No,
on
if
the
we
other
weren't
side.
canceled, no.
What?
Don't judge me.
What is the highest jackpot ever won at a casino?
Oh shit.
Ooh.
And fuck you,
One
Ash.
1.3 million.
1.3. Okay.
Yeah.
Are we
I say
talking
6
table
million.
or are we talking
I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say
Okay.
until we go
I say
We're
6.
talking
6 million.
table.
6 mil.
One
Yeah, 6
1.3
mil.
mil, 6 mil.
All right, 1.3, 6 mil. Ash, you're up.
No. No, because there was even that lady that won like 41 million, and then they gave her like a breakfast cart and didn't give her the money.
What?
Oh, because of the
They bricked
malfunctioning
right
machine.
in her face.
Yeah,
Well,
they didn't
Yeah,
give the
I heard
money.
about that.
Get in her face, bro. She
No,
should've
we're
sued the
saying
hell
not
out
a
of
not
them.
a $30 million breakfast, but like
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Yeah, they took away the money, and I know that was in the 40 million or 30
Damn.
million, but I mean,
I'm way
So-
off. Again.
Samsonite. I was way off.
I'll go 82.3 million.
82. Okay.
Damn.
way
I'm going
over.
tables. I'm
Way
going,
over.
Way over. It was in slots. It
Hmm?
happened in 2003 at the Excalibur. I'm gonna let you guys go one more round.
Okay.
way over.
Because we're all wrong.
You
Who
were
was
all
the
wrong.
closest? Who was the closest?
You guys, it was. You
No,
guys
don't
were
say
way
because-
on. You guys were way under, and Ash was way over. So
We're way
shit.
under. Ash is way over.
6 million still way under. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay,
Okay,
keep in
20
mind
I'll go.
it's a slot. I'm gonna give you one hint
I'm
further.
gonna.
One hit.
The one hint further is to say that it was at a Megabucks slot machine.
Oh,
I
28
have a
million.
question. I have a question. Wait. Before we answer, I have a question.
Yeah.
Were the Foo Fighters playing in the background?
They may have. They may have.
Was Rosario Dawson in the
Rosario
casino?
Dawson may have been in there as well, listening to Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
I would have been all fucking
Rosario Dawson.
when the role was
And the Foo Fighters.
Hi, Rosario Dawson.
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 I'm going
I
with
swear to
28
God,
mil.
if we ever interview her,
28.
if we are ever graced by her fucking presence,
Oh
and
man.
like she's gonna look at us like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
I will stay
Because she
statuesque,
is.
and whenever I say Rosario
Yeah, she
Dawson,
was.
you all do this at Dawson. So Rosario Dawson, and then all of you,
Dawson.
and then she's like, "The fuck is happening?" Like, and then when someone else asks the question, we have to say her
Okay,
full
no.
name.
All right.
Miss Rosario
From this day forward, Luis has been crowned
The Rosario Dawson
interviewer
guy.
of Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson.
I will keep it together for you guys.
Thank you,
You
sir.
said I
Million.
can't live with it.
We
but-
got 28 mil.
28
you-
million.
What do you?
Oh,
what do
okay.
you-
I will go 38.
38.
32.
Someone? 32.
32.
And Ash gets it with 38.
Ah, son of a
Mother
biscuit eating
Fucker,
bulldog.
just because it's your birthday.
39.7.
Whack.
A 25-year-old software engineer from Los Angeles visited Excalibur.
25.
Yep. Decided to try his luck at the Megabucks slot machine. After a few minutes of playing, hit the mega jackpot, won 39.7.
The universe
imagine
is
that
so
story.
stupid.
Imagine that story. It's just like, Dad, how are you gonna go to school? Fuck that kid. You ain't going to school. Go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Fucking
you don't wanna go to
ridiculous.
school. Go to fucking Vegas.
Fucking A, dude. That's
He
amazing.
got bullied into going. He didn't even really want to go.
I
Never
know.
No
used the
shit.
slot machine. It's just like, oh, a quarter. You son of a bitch. Congratulations.
What do you got, Ash?
All right. So we're talking about interviewing Rosario Dawson.
Oh,
Now,
taking it back. Got it.
Esteban and I
Yes.
had the beautiful opportunity,
Oh,
and I don't remember her name. I remember exactly how she looks, and
her
I know we
name.
follow
No,
each other
hold on.
Facebook.
I got you. Her name is Marilyn Gigliotti.
Right.
I'm
but I
sorry,
couldn't
what?
remember
Giggles?
Marilyn
that's-
Giggles?
Gigliotti. She was in.
That's the name I
Clerks.
remember. I didn't remember. Is it Jen?
Oh, the
I
first
believe
chick,
so.
the chick who sucked 31 dicks or whatever?
37.
37.
37.
37.
Excuse me. That makes a difference.
No, that's
It
absolutely
does.
fucking.
6
You
dicks
have no
make a
idea.
difference.
In a
One,
row?
That's how
In a
you
row.
reference her, which is fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
Which makes it
She's
not
amazing.
like
Mind you, she's fucking
Right.
amazing.
I'm
Yeah.
taking my fucking story.
If you want to
Let's
see
take
the
him a
interview,
shiny.
you can check it out in our YouTube.
And then he plugs it. Oh,
Anyway,
Ash.
is it Jen? Well, your former roommate, or not roommate, excuse
Yeah.
me, your former neighbor,
Neighbor. Yeah, our former neighbor.
The Jen?
Arwin.
Arwin. That's the name I couldn't remember. Probably white. That's why.
Mm.
Arwin somehow knew her.
They were like
somehow.
best friends because I think they knew each
Somehow.
other when she was
Right.
living in New York.
Okay.
okay.
And then what happened?
So we had the opportunity to interview her.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
god, I
She
was
promoting 70 things, which again, it kind of embarrassed me because all we could talk about was Clerks.
Clerks, yeah.
That's all we fucking knew her from.
She knows
there
that.
But she
She
didn't
knows
care.
that.
But that was the thing.
Because she knows that. She knows what it is.
She was a fucking gem because
Yeah.
she didn't care.
Right.
She did
That's
not
what's up.
She
care.
knew exactly
That's
what we
what's up.
were. I'm sure Arwen explained to her like their brand fucking spanking new. Like
Oh,
I think Luis
Luis was not there. It was just
No,
you and I.
I deuced out.
No,
early.
I meant more in it, but I think
was
it was
like,
that
fuck
was
you, Ash.
Sylvie
Sorry,
and
No, I think no,
He
dude.
blames Ash.
I think you just weren't there. You were still
Okay.
in. You just weren't there.
you know how you don't go to things. Anyway,
No,
Damn.
no, because I remember seeing that interview and I was mad because I still followed you guys and I subscribed. And it's
See,
kind of like
wasn't
when
it? It was Sylvie and
yeah, I wasn't
Spence.
in because like when you break up with someone, you want them to do worse when you're
Yeah.
gone,
Oh, yeah.
and you're like, I'll feel happy when they're with like a fatter dude than me, And so
Oh no, terrible.
so
terrible.
like when I broke away and then like not you interviewed her, and then right after that you interviewed a voice actor on
Chris Jai. We interviewed
Chris Jai
voice actor
from
Chris
One
Jai.
Punch Man. And
One
I was
Punch
a
Man,
big
yeah.
One Punch Man fan. I was like, damn it. They're like,
Oh, that's pretty fucking dope.
they're succeeding so much better, like without me. And I'm like, God damn it. And then
And you know what's
Aw.
fucking amazing?
Funny story
Is-
about Chris Jai, though. Funny story about Chris
Okay.
Jai. Go ahead, Ash. Finish it.
Poor
Finish the
So
story.
the
Ash.
funny thing about it now is even if the Comic-Con radio thing doesn't have so far as supplying us, but even when we
Mhm.
go, we can
Mhm.
say this is Comics podcast from Comic-Con radio, which gives us still a little bit more leeway. I have a horrible story talking about Batman Beyond kid from Boy Meets World. But
Will Friedle?
yeah, it's a bad story.
no,
It's always me.
What did
It
you
will
do?
in the men's bathroom?
always
He is a-
be me. You
He
guys
is
can
a
fall on your
gym.
face.
What did you
It
do?
will always be me.
Okay.
But
so,
anyway, yeah.
Sidebars for
Go ahead.
days.
Go ahead.
Okay, so we had the opportunity to interview her. We only knew from Clerks, so it was all like, was Kevin Smith cool? And what brought me to that was
It really was.
when should we interview Rosario Dawson? I feel like I would be the Chris Farley. Like, remember when you were in the Beatles?
Oh my gosh.
Like, I
Remember
feel
when
like
you
I
were in
would
the
be-
movie Kids?
Yeah.
Oh, she had
Uh,
a unibrow on that bitch. Remember when we saw your bush in Alexander the Great?
Marilyn was in the
Mosby,
movie.
you're
Kids.
not allowed to interview anybody.
No? You don't think she wants to talk about that full bush she had? That
I
shit
don't
was
think she
money.
wants
Oh, you're talking about Rosario Dawson. Yeah. No, I would probably talk about fucking Ass to Mouth, which is from Clerks 2.
You never go ass to mouth.
You never go ask them out.
Obviously.
It
You never
was
go ass to mouth.
from Clerks
Luis is
2.
staying quiet. Luis, have you gone asked
But
him
I
out?
would,
You can go and
I
ask
would
to mouth.
bring up, you motherfuckers. You guys are the
I'm
me.
pleading the fifth.
As I'm trying to stay on the fucking road, you guys are the me today. I get it.
Now you get it.
I'm
He's
all
like,
fucking,
oh, I suck.
I love you, Luis.
you know what they say about me? I suck. Anyway, yeah, no, so it would,
Luis
that's
turned
how
that
it would
into
be.
a fucking soundbite.
At the same time, it's cool
I
because
suck.
again, even if we go our way to Comic-Con, we have the fucking little thing of saying we're from Comic-Con Radio.
I mean, I'm too intimidated to do San Diego.
All these
That shit's
motherfuckers
enormous.
literally
You'll be fine.
walk
Oh.
around. Even coming from their station,
Right.
they walk around. Fucking Zachary Levi, fucking, I mean, there's people that come from the back, like, nope, I don't like the way I said that. But John
But the rest of
Leguizamo,
us do. Sorry.
John Leguizamo came out of a curtain, like out of nowhere. But like there's other people like the girl.
We're gonna get all these
from
messages
The
from
Flash.
Mosby now.
The girl from the Flash was there. Fucking
Iris?
Oh, Candace
Iris.
Oh.
Olsen?
oh,
Yeah,
she's so fucking beautiful.
Dude, she's
Anyway.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
Fucking hot.
Yeah.
And
Agreed.
she was
agreed.
so fucking cool when we were waiting for John Leguizamo. She was like waiting for people, like the line would die down and there would be nobody, but then there would be like one person. Remember the one guy with the fucking bucket? Like, you gonna die. There was a bunch
he
of
was in
death
cosplay.
scenarios.
I don't know what the fuck he was dressed as, but he had literally a goldfish tank, like the old school goldfish tank, just a round one, like that. That's what he had with
He
him.
was gonna kill her. But
Don't say that
super,
shit.
I'm
super
gonna kill her.
fucking nice.
Okay, disclaimer.
And then even waving to the people that were waiting for Giancarlo's.
Giancarlo?
Giancarlo's.
Say it correctly. Giancarlo.
Dude,
Esposito.
Everything is coming
Put some
to my
respect.
brain after
Put some
9
respect.
shots.
What's the next?
Coming
What's
to
the
his
next
brain.
topic? What's the next topic?
It's because it's coming to his
All right.
brain.
So she's calling it when we go to Comic-Con, it's gonna be Mosby, and then we slide on in like a fucking wingman.
Gross.
Slide on in, he said.
Luis.
That's how I do it.
I didn't even say
That's how I do it.
Luis.
Oh my
Yo.
god.
Gotta be
Mosby
ready for
fitting
Comic-Con
this
this
well,
year,
no
dude.
pun intended. All right, Mark Hamill.
There is a
I
high
already know what
probability
I'm
that
wearing.
we're going to Comic-Con this year. Like,
I already know what
extremely
I'm
high
wearing.
probability.
I've got
going.
2 cosplays ready. Let's do
There
it.
you
That's
go.
July.
Oh, I'll get some cosplay together. Oh, in
I
July?
got 2.
Ugh.
July. Yeah.
I need a.
End of July.
Yeah, he said, "Ugh."
I don't know about July. My honeymoon's in July.
2024.
I don't know if I'll be able to get time off of work. I'll
2024.
try. I'll fucking try.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
2024.
Hold on. There was a story about something that I wanted to hear, but we put a pause
Yes.
onto it. Esteban was gonna say a sidebar.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what the fuck it was about.
Mm.
Oh, Wilfred L. What happened?
Yes. What happened
Oh,
with Will
that's
Friedel?
all. That's all. Ash. I was gonna
What
say
did you do, Ash?
Chris
Yeah, what-
Jai, the Chris Jai
Oh,
interview that we did.
let's start with that one.
Okay, so the Chris Jai interview that we did, it was done. It was done.
I'm so sorry. Pause. The Chris Jai interview is on our YouTube channel. Go back to our YouTube channel. Check that out. Hit pause on
Yes.
this. Go see that. Hit a
Then
like.
come back.
Then come back.
Pretend to come back.
He is very fucking cool. Like, no joke. He is
Like I'm
like
back.
the coolest cat that you will ever meet. Okay.
Yeah.
So we had
that guy was
just
fucking super cool.
we had just finished wrapping up interviewing, no joke,
Super fucking
Batman
cool.
and Robin. Okay. We had just finished
Mm.
interviewing them. Okay.
The cosplay people, right?
Right, the 2 cosplay guys.
Yeah.
They were dressed as a 1960s version of
Oh, that guy. Oh my god,
Yeah.
they were fucking weird.
Robin was weird. Robin was weird.
God, they were weird.
So
But he was
we
Adam
finished
West.
wrapping that up, right? And we were kind of like done, and we're just kind of like, okay, like let's try to find someone else. And out of the corner of my eye, I see him watching us, which, fine, whatever. I didn't know who he was at the time. He comes up to us and he says, "Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Chris Jai. I'm a voice actor. If you guys are
Wow.
looking to interview somebody, I am more than happy to go ahead and do an interview with you
That's
guys."
fucking cool.
That's
You know, and
amazing.
we're just like, fuck yeah, let's fucking do
Hell
this. I go, really?
yeah.
Yeah. And we were just like, really, you don't mind? Like, we're just starting up. He goes, I don't care. Like, let's go ahead and do the interview. Ask me whatever you want, So I'm just like, fucking, let's go. So I break down the tripod again, and I put the camera on, and I set it all up, and Ash is the one that interviews him, and it's a fucking fantastic, beautifully done interview. Although, because you can tell, obviously back then you can tell that we were new to interviewing people. He took the interview and he ran with it, but he still made it look like we knew what we were fucking talking about, when at that time we didn't know shit.
Nice.
Chris Jai
Well
is a gem, a national treasure, and should be protected at all costs. He really should be protected at all costs. Because the way that he talked to us and he explained things to us,
Respectful.
Nice.
oh my god, dude, like he is extremely humble, the nicest guy
Everybody
in the world.
starts somewhere kind of guy.
the nicest guy
That's
in the
fucking
world.
cool. Also,
That's what's up.
One Punch Man, great fucking show. If you guys haven't
Are
seen
you
it,
Fucking
kidding?
love it. Love it.
it's great.
So good. Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool.
Can't wait for season 3. Very hyped.
Wilfred L. I need to
Yes.
hear
What's that all about?
because that's my boy. I got him right here.
I
You
know,
see that?
right? Okay, wait. Do you really?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, he legit has a Batman Beyond tattoo. Well,
That's
Well, he
right.
said it was the actual actor.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, okay, Eric
At the bottom,
Matthews.
right underneath his tattoo, it says,
he did.
Right. So he that was definitely during Zachary Levi.
cheers.
He
Cheers.
was one of those. All right.
Right from the bottle. Goddamn.
Well, here's the thing: is that Esteban hardly drinks to the level that we get to, but then
Tell the
Esteban
story.
gets to the level where he breaks his ankle, hip, and wrist.
Was me waiting for that story.
I really
Get
want to hear
back
this
to
story.
the story.
Wilfred L.
We'll find out.
I will remember.
I will remember.
Okay, so Will for him was
Yep.
one of those people that was $60 to picture this and that,
Ooh.
blah 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 blah. he happened to go to the bathroom, maybe the very next room over. I went to the restroom because we were waiting for something. And when I went in, I was washing my hands, and he comes up right next to me and starts to wash his hands. And I look up and we met eyes. I was like, hey, pretending like I don't know you from Boy Meets World. I didn't even know. One, they did a all Batman Beyond cast on the
Oh yeah, on the main hall.
Nice. Oh, that
And
sounds awesome.
it was on
That
the
does
big
sound awesome.
screen and everybody's around there. So that's when it alerted me that he was even the voice of it, because I wasn't into Batman Beyond.
Blasphemous. Continue.
Right? What?
He was just skinny. He was like, it was a Robin being Batman for me. I will watch it. No, come on, dude.
Blasphemous.
Batman
Good.
is
It's
like
fucking good.
You are
understand.
tripping. Tripping.
I'm gonna say this real quick sidebar before I let you continue. He represents the reason I have this on here. It's never too late to do the right thing. That's what that is.
Oh, you can turn your life around today.
That's right. He was a piece of shit, and he decided one day, you know what? I don't want to be a piece of shit
He
anymore.
found a just cause.
Boom. Anyway, sorry. Back to you.
Okay. That was every Robin ever, but got it.
What the heck? Just log off.
That was Robin. He caught Robin stealing tires.
That's Jason
One
Todd.
of the Robins. That's
That's
just
Jason
Jason
Todd.
Todd.
The fucking what was Damien?
That was it.
Damien?
That
Not
was
Damien.
it.
That's just
Damien-
him.
That was the only one, dude.
Damien
You're
is
like way
his
fucking off.
biological son.
Damien-
Damien is an
Other ones were
assassin. Damien is an assassin.
Yes, he is. And there's okay, moving on. That is Amber. Anyway, so that's the reason I just didn't get into it, because I thought it was like the 2099 thing. So I'm washing hands, and we meet eyes, and then I look down all fucking like I didn't know who he was.
Oh, bashful.
I get out of the room. Esteban's coming out into the bathroom, and I was like, he comes out of the bathroom, and I have to act like I'm not talking about the motherfucker that's in the bathroom as I'm pointing at the motherfucker. And then I was like, oh, okay, so yeah, the bathroom.
we love you.
And there's nobody really in
The
there.
entire comics cast loves you. Ash was just starstruck. Okay.
Yeah.
He was just
You got
starstruck.
starstruck.
But
It
that's what
happens.
happened. He clearly knew I was talking about him as he was coming into the bathroom, because I was trying to tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he
Okay.
comes out and it's
But mind
okay.
you, fucker,
not about
mind you, you're whispering when it's fucking like 120 decibels and where we're standing, and I'm like, what? What are you talking? What are you saying?
Oh my god.
Grabbing his shirt. This guy right here is Wilfred.
I know
Do you
he's
see
all right. You
this
know,
guy?
Will, with all due respect, sir, if you are going to LA Comic-Con this year, later this year in December,
make me feel better about that situation.
We'll
please
be
make
there.
Ash feel better about this. He needs a friend, or even before then, if you want to come on our show, you know, and join us for an episode of comics, we would greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You know,
Have a cameo
it would
from him.
make Ash feel better, and Luis would
Absolutely.
totally just faint the entire episode.
Woo! He's getting the vapors.
The vapors.
The vapors. Oh no.
Are you that man from the moving pictures?
Wow.
Because apparently I was born in the 1950s.
Yeah. Yes, they
I need the
were.
vapors. I
The
swear
vapors.
you are the man from the moving pictures, and I am a fan.
I do declare.
I do declare.
I do
your work
declare.
is impeccable. What
right,
is
but
the
yes.
last? What is the last?
Will,
item on
you
the
are an
docket?
amazing voice actor. We loved you in Boy Meets World. We love you in Batman Beyond. Sir, it would be a great honor to have you on our show. I'm just saying it would be a
Absolutely.
great
Come
honor to
through,
have you on our
boo.
show.
Come
And if
through,
there's a
boo,
cost,
boo.
please bill Luis
Ash.
at Venmo.com.
Bill Ash.
Ben.
Next topic.
Pen Mo.
Moving
like
on.
Moving on to the next topic.
To the last topic.
You know
Last
what's
topic.
fucked up is you guys both, Esteban and Mosby, went on tangents like it's fucking Lord of the Rings, and then
What do you
Ash
mean?
talks, and it gets all
Huh?
fucking. Hey, that's enough.
What do you even mean? Come on.
Oh,
Come
Jesus
on.
Christ.
I like the
Watch this
full
show.
Lord of the Rings. That's
You're
fine.
out of
Come
line,
on.
sir.
Okay, two things.
Out of
The real quick
order.
thing- the quick- See, Mark Hamill,
I love
all
you,
for
Ash.
recasting Luke Skywalker, and then Brainiac to be the villain of
Ooh.
Superman Legacy.
I'm down with Brainiac. We talk about that because Mark Hamill has said this before that
Yeah.
he's down to be recasted because he's pretty much done. Like he
doesn't
thought
wanna come
Tired.
back.
Let the man
Yeah.
rest.
Yeah,
Let
he
him
thought this
rest.
was his last outing with The Last Jedi and all that, and he was disappointed with how his character got sent away.
Oh.
True.
You didn't
Although
know that before?
at rewatching Last Jedi, I actually grew to really like the film. But when I first saw it, I was
Mm.
disappointed, as the same with the rest of the world. But I understand the creative direction it was going, and I've actually become a big Ryan Johnson
He
fan.
kind of went out. He kind of went out like Obi-Wan when he fucking just.
No, but I think
Just ghosted.
but
Just
it was-
literally pieced out like
the whole beginning part was a big bummer for me because when you hear that Luke or when Mark Hamill was casted, I'm like, I want to see Luke do some Jedi Master shit.
we're gonna see some Super Luke. Yeah.
And we never got to see that. We didn't get to see that
Until
until
fucking
I think
Mandalorian.
So
we got, like,
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
We got
Oh,
we
dude,
got
when he
an
fucking just
nth
stops and just
of
fucking
that.
crushes that motherfucker. Oh,
Right?
No,
Him
but
coming down the hall Vader style, just fucking everybody
to
up. That was
Luis's
Yeah, dude.
point, we got an nth of that in The Last Jedi
Yep.
at the very end. An nth
yeah.
of that.
Yeah,
Because he was
yeah.
able to force project himself
Which
to
is
another
pretty fucking dope.
planet.
And
know.
bombed the shit out of everything. It was nice.
That's what I'm saying.
I was
So
impressed.
we got
it was kind of
an
a nod to
nth
Yoda
of
too,
that.
the way Yoda went out. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
passing out
That's
too.
what I'm saying. So he
Yes.
went out like Yoda. You know, he went out like Yoda. Do I feel that it was a proper send-off? Absolutely not. I feel Luke Skywalker, and I think it's more so because of the Mandalorian, the way that we saw him, you know, kind of fucking kick in the door at season 2
Mhm.
ending of the Mandalorian. The way that the Last Jedi ended, it was just kind of like, I don't feel that is a proper send-off, but I do agree with Luis in rewatching The Last Jedi and understanding why Luke is who he evolved into for that
Mm.
film.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, watch it again. I think it's the initial shock of what you're watching. It's like, the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
Right.
there's this heavy disappointment. But then once you've come to terms that this is what the story is, you start to see there's a good story there. And so Ryan Johnson as a director/writer, he is good. He did Knives Out, which was amazing.
Phenomenal.
Nice.
Glass Onion, it's okay.
It was okay. It was okay.
It was all right. Yeah. Not the same magic. Not quite.
But
Right.
he has a really good storytelling. So so it became a good movie to me. Ash, what's up?
No, real quick. Next week, we talk about Succession.
Succession.
I'm angry about the outcome.
Oh,
No,
that ending.
you
That
quit?
ending was
Tapped
so
out,
lackluster. Lackluster.
Wait, are
Go
you
ahead.
serious?
It just,
No,
you
not
can't-
today. Not today.
No. The
When it's on-
the lackluster comment. Are you serious
I
about
did.
that?
It's not what I wanted. It's not
Yeah.
what I wanted.
No. Okay, well, that brings us back to the Ryan Johnson thing. Because it's not what we want, that doesn't necessarily mean it's not good.
I understand what they were
No.
doing. I understand what they did, but the
No.
buildup they had for us to go that direction with no confrontation,
Oh.
no acknowledgement of the
You know that
I-
feeling when you're fucking watching the first season of Game of Thrones and you're like, oh, we're gonna build up to Ned Stark, and Ned Stark is gonna, oh, there goes his head.
facts. It was like that. It was
I
like
Like
didn't-
that. You
that.
don't. Oh,
I didn't see it that way. I was very happy with how it ended.
what that piece of. Okay, so
Because
let's wait for
it-
next week
because
it's
it
gonna be a
made
whole
me-
other hour.
It made me want more, and very few shows can end with there's so many
That's a terrible
possibilities of
feeling.
where it can go, but then it's like, but this is a good end. The beginning of the story,
This
the
is a
show,
good end. Yeah.
hear me out. The show is called Succession. It is about who was gonna supersede the father.
Mhm.
It told
Definitely.
that story. The story ends, and now there's a new chapter that's going to begin. What's going to happen from here? Who knows? But we now know who was the successor of the company. That's what the story was. So to me, it was it was well said. And from the beginning, they said Siobhan is going to stab you on the back. She's the only one that doesn't have a conscience. And that's why Roy wanted her to be the one to fucking take over some shit. He's like, she's more ruthless than any of you. And then it was
And then
foreshadowing.
she doesn't even get to stand on her own power. Like, be serious.
It's gonna be a whole hour. We should.
I know. I don't get me wrong.
I have feelings.
It took a lot of like once the credits started rolling, I had to stop it, and it preceded like an hour conversation with my soon to be wife. It was like this happened because of it, and so I think that's probably
I like
why.
those.
You know what? It's not fair.
When it creates a
I
discussion,
came to this state of mind after, and now that I'm saying
you
this out
accepted it
loud,
like a bad fucking
Exactly.
in-law.
I accepted it,
Aw.
but I accepted it because, like, at the end, it's like we rewound it. It was like, Roman smiles right here. He didn't want.
He's
this
the
power.
only one that
It was
grows.
done.
He's
He
the
got
only
it.
one that grows. He's the only one.
And then you see Kendall. Kendall's gonna go back into drugs. Like this was his whole
Yep,
life, and he said,
immediate. He has
Is it-
nothing now.
and then Siobhan, she decided to do this because she knew she still has one hand in power. I can fuck Roy and save Roman because I can see Roman doesn't want this. When Roman called me initially that he was in trouble. So I'm going to be the bad guy, stop all of this, fuck my siblings. But again, Roman doesn't want any part of this. And then my husband sort of still has power, and I'm still pregnant with his kid. So I have power over him. I still have a hand
It's
on
like
the throne.
every female stereotype in one power move. And she just folds right into trophy, side piece, or ornament. Like,
I don't think she folded. I think she's looking 3 steps ahead, because when she was
You want
married,
it to be 3 steps. It's desperation.
I didn't see
She
desperation.
was already outsmart. She was already boxed out by two different men that she thought she could count on. And then here's the one that she's like, I got a little bit of pull with this one.
Kendall,
At least I'm right next door to everything. Like,
Kendall was desperation, because Kendall approached her and said, "Hey, they're gonna box you out," and she's like, "No, they're not." So she got mad, and she's like, "What's your plan?"
Is she? Just blind? What is she? Blind luck? That's her. She's just blind
Initially,
luck.
she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go with Kendall," and these are all hail the king, and then they're making this whole thing of it. She sleeps on it. The next day, when she's supposed to make that decision, it's like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do what I want to do. So even though she sides with, so the original plan was,
She never would have did that if it wasn't for Tom. If it wasn't for Tom, she wouldn't have made that move.
Had she not known she was going to be betrayed, that was the move she was going to make. She learned she was going to be betrayed, that she wasn't going to be the CEO. She went to Kendall, but then she slept on it and thought, no, I'm going to save my little brother Roman. He doesn't want any part of this. Kendall doesn't deserve this. He's not going to be good at it. Who better to say it than me? So I'm going to say no. Tom is going to get it, which she finds out that day. And she's like, okay, this is my power play.
Before she had talked to Tom, she had already decided to do what she was going to do?
I don't think so. I think she was going to give it to Kendall. But when she found out it was Tom, she got mad at Tom. But then she thought to herself, I can still make this out of my own benefit. So at the very, very end, when they're holding hands, when he takes his hand out, she doesn't hold his hand. She
doesn't.
She's just like
it's just a plot. It's all a plot.
Exactly. She's like, I don't like you. I have your kid, so I know you. I have a tie to you. This other dude wants to fuck me, and he admitted it to Tom. Like, so I'm gonna manipulate all these motherfuckers to do what I want to do. Like, to me, it was like in my brain, Succession's over, but Siobhan is gonna fucking rule the world. Like, she is,
which would be cool if she didn't have to fall back on all the shit she spent 3 seasons making fun of. Now she has to rely on her vagina. She has to rely on being a mother. She has to rely on being someone's spouse. All the things that she mocked several people for 3 seasons. and that ends up being her ending.
See, I don't know if she's relying on that though. I think she's outsmarting
What else does
them.
she have?
Because
it's wanting somebody wants to fuck me.
Tom doesn't know any better.
Like what?
The Skarsgård, wants to fuck her, and she knows this, but she hasn't done it. Nor do I think she will. I think she keeps it at bay because she is allowing them to think that she's dumber than she actually is. She's actually smarter than them, but so they're playing into her trap. Like she is so cold-hearted that she's allowing them to be like, oh, I'm just so dumb. I'm just a girl. Like she is letting that happen, or at least again, that's the conclusion we came to. But oh my God, it was
clearly like it can give you lots of feels and send you in lots of directions.
What I will suggest, did you guys watch the making of the season after the end of the last episode?
Mm-mm.
So there's like 7 minutes. Watch that. It helped. Oh, you did.
I
over
didn't.
to Mose. It does, because it was a hard pill to swallow. Like this didn't come right after. I wasn't like masterpiece. Like I was like, I definitely want more. Why am I confused? And then you watch the last 7 minutes, and it's just like, it's a nice bow that they put on it, and you see like the human side of the writers, the actors, and it kind of it makes it's like giving you water with the aspirin that you got to take.
Okay.
That's another recommendation.
Check it out.
That's another
recommendation.
Add a tight sheet. The last 7 episodes of Succession.
Episode 5, the Anthony Mackie episode from season 5 of Black Mirror.
Yes. All right, we're not done yet.
We didn't talk about Brainiac.
Oh shit, we didn't. He's like, next episode we should talk about Succession, and we just got all in.
And we just took over. We just got in it.
I'm so sorry.
Next episode is gonna be all Ash and Esteban just talking about Succession.
Yeah.
Not Esteban.
Esteban's done.
Dude, I'm still on fucking season like 2.
It's good. Although I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes
I'll
be watching an episode and I'll be like, what the fuck did they just talk about? And then once they start going at each other, I'll be like, oh, now I know what you're talking about again.
I'm back in.
Yeah, they're talking about like stockholders and all that. I'm like, I don't know. I'm too stupid, but it's still a fun show.
Which Brainiac do you think they're gonna do?
Brainiac.
Which version? Which version?
I don't know, but I'm down with some Brainiac, man. We haven't seen a
I want that animated series version. I like that one.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
He's good. You fucked up Superman several times.
Yes, he
Got
did.
his head a bunch of times.
See, but like that very menacing, very smart, like threatening thing. And so like if he does die at the end of the first one, and then to come up like your successor or the successor of Brainiac being Luthor, that would be like if they go straight to that, they could go, somewhere else. But
they could.
But yeah, that's exciting.
As long as it's not that Supergirl version, I'm cool.
Yo, when you said
that shit. I was like, what the? I only saw him in the Crisis on Infinite Earths because I didn't watch Supergirl. But when they were like, oh, let's talk to Brainy, I was like, I know the fuck they not talking about Brainiac. That's exactly who they was talking about, calling him fucking Brainy. Terrible.
Let's talk to the smart guy.
Was that Brainiac?
Was Brainy? He was supposed to be that universe's
Reynolds
Brainy.
Green Lantern fight. Was that Brainiac?
Oh no, that's Parallax.
Yeah. But when his brain was getting all fucking Parallax. Okay.
Parallax. No, Brainiac. His tentacles are like metal. He's like a computer program.
He's a computer, and he has he gets whatever body he wants.
With a big ass for a head.
Yeah.
No.
When it comes to Brainiac and James Gunn, I feel that James Gunn would go ahead and do right by Brainiac. So
James Gunn is a good fucking writer, man.
Yeah, I don't feel that Brainiac would be a fucking like shit canned or be a piece of shit in the film. Because it is James Gunn that's doing it. I have a feeling that it'll be a Brainiac that we will be extremely happy with.
That's what's up. Let's hope.
It's good writing. One can hope.
One can hope.
All right, so before we close this out, I do have one last little go around that I wanted to go
Let's
with.
do it.
This one
Let's do it.
is a little bit more difficult, so I'm gonna loosen the
Uh-oh.
rules. You don't have to guess the comic book character, but if you can
Uh-oh.
guess the year, whoever's closest to the year, I think would not to get super sappy, but it would show how far we've come as a society.
Oh.
June is nationally known as Pride Month.
Mhm.
And so I thought it was only fair to we were talking about the first female protagonist in a video game,
Yeah.
which was Miss Pac-Man, first female fighter in a fighting game, which was Chun-Li. And so let's talk about the first gay character in a comic book. And the year surprised me, but there's little asterisks to it, which I think would be great for conversation. So you don't necessarily have to know the character. If you know the character, this game is over. You fucking win everything. I'm sending you all my money because I've never heard of this character.
Oh.
But so officially,
Some obscure character.
yeah, officially it is.
It's gonna be an X-Men character.
It's a Marvel character. Oh, girl, you good. It is an X-Men character. So it's a Marvel
Mhm.
character. If you can tell me either the character, or if you can, which I've never heard of, or you can tell me the year or make a guess of the year. And again, if you're listening to this, if you think of it or you knew it, please comment and we will shout you out on the next episode, at the start of the next episode. Ash, do you know the character or do you know the year of this Marvel character?
I was gonna my
Don't
I
say
think
Iceman.
you remember when I don't know if it was the New 52 or I don't know what it was.
That's DC.
Like all of a sudden, these characters that you know already from their story, all of a sudden they're gay.
And we will get to that, but that because that is another piece that I wanted to talk about, but that's not this.
I'll go 2007.
Okay. Mose?
Oh, 1998.
Okay.
1998. No,
Essie?
I feel like it's gonna be earlier than that. It's gonna be the 80s. Watch 1998. Well, 1998.
You're sticking in 98?
Yeah, it's earlier
Okay.
than that.
Essie?
It's going to 87.
87.
I was
Okay.
gonna say 88, 87, 88.
So this is a trick question. So
Oh, awesome.
the Marvel character, the first gay character, several names came up. The first one, his name is North Star. He was introduced in 1979 as the first gay character in a superhero genre, which was an X-Men. However, unfortunately, the Comics Code Authority censored the scenes that were explicit on the matters of his sexuality. So the writers created North Star with the intention of him being gay. They designed him to be gay. They wrote out the script, but anytime he referred to his sexuality or anything of the sort, it was edited and it was cut out. So even though 1979 he was created with the intent of being gay, publicly nobody would have ever known him to be gay. Now, so that's
it's my roommate. What?
That's answer number one. Answer number two was an openly gay comic character. This is DC Comics, and this was January 1988. His name was Extraño with the Enya. He was a superhero magician appearing in DC Comics. He was created by Steve Englehart. His first appearance was in Millennium #2 and is noted for being the first openly gay superhero.
That because of like Mannequin and Hollywood and like because you don't see anything happen, but he's just he's flamboyant.
Right. Yes. So the 1979 character, they created him that way, but nothing was ever said or confirmed. However, the 1988 character in DC, it was confirmed. Now, I'll just come out and say this because I already kind of spoke to it. In the New 52, in 2012, a lot of the characters that we knew, they had something similar where they all came out, and that was in honor of people that you didn't know that they had this thing that they were hiding from the world, and then they decided, you know what, we've always been this, we've just never told anybody, that now we're going forward to tell. So actually, you know what, let me pause right there. There are there are three characters that came out during this time, during the New 52 in 2012. I'm going to go around the room and let me see if we can guess what characters came out. And
I
this
know.
is specifically DC, by the way, that I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Because Mose, you mentioned one of the Marvel characters already that did,
Yes.
which was Iceman.
Iceman,
came out
yes.
as bisexual, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
He marries a man. He marries a man.
Ash,
Spoiler alert.
Do you know what DC character came out in 2012 as part of the New 52?
Come on.
One of the three.
Robin.
Which one?
Which one?
Not Todd. The one right after Todd. He's my favorite one because he was the first one to go the Black Cape.
Wow. But you don't know his name?
Tim Drake.
Tim Drake.
I'm Tim Drake.
Tim Drake.
I couldn't think of it because we're playing it. One, I'm watching Titans, and two, we're playing Gotham Knights.
It's Tim Drake and Gotham Knights.
Tim Drake.
So you are correct. Tim Drake was the Robin of the 1990s. So the original Robin was Dick Grayson. And Dick Grayson aged out. In the 80s, it was Jason Todd, which was not very popular. So he was killed off. And
Literally
he was replaced
killed.
literally killed. And he was replaced by Tim Drake, the Robin of the 90s.
I have all
And
those Robins too.
he
1 through 10, I mean.
he
Nice.
came out as bisexual during the New 52.
Got a boyfriend named Bernard, and then he dates Stephanie
Nice.
right after that. Just messy.
Yeah, Orphan, right? That's their hero name. All right, Mose. So one down, two left.
One of those Kent boys. Jonathan. Jonathan
Right.
Kent.
Oh, that came out after. That wasn't in the 2012 run, but you are correct. He is bi.
I'm on one of those Kent boys.
So you get a partial point on that.
Partial point for the Kent boys. Thank you.
Essie.
Yeah.
Who's gay?
One of three people have already been selected. Tim Drake did come out in 2012. There were two other characters that came out. DC characters.
DC characters.
Constantine.
Namor came out, but I know he's not DC.
Oh, he's been out for a while, but
I know, right?
Constantine's been out since the early 90s,
like mid 90s, I think.
Yeah, but everybody just found out he fucked King Shark, and people won't stop talking about it. That's all news.
Oh, I didn't know he fucked King Shark.
Hey, Le Poisson.
They dated. They was in love.
He's all about that crown. That's why, and he likes to Le Poisson.
He likes those. I think he likes strong hugs.
Hand?
In New 52, he was dating a dude, and it was like a big dude. So that's probably what it is.
Big burly dude, yeah.
Yeah, he likes big burly dudes.
He likes strong hugs.
I'd probably say it would be.
It's gonna be a chick.
Yeah, I know. I want to say it's a female.
Fuck, what's her name? League of
Let him finish. We're not talking
name.
about the chick from Arrow. We're not talking about the chick from Arrow.
Oh,
Nessa.
Black
We're not
Canary
talking about
White
Nessa.
Canary? No.
We're not talking about
No,
Nessa
Black
Al
Canary.
Ghul.
No.
No.
I want to say Talia Al Ghul, but I don't think it's. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be her.
She was still raping
God.
Bruce back then.
What's her fucking name? The one that's
It is male.
It is male. Okay.
Both the other two are males.
I was
One
gonna
of
say
them,
Santana.
when I tell you, you're gonna say, "Fuck, I knew that." The other one, you're gonna be like, "I didn't think of this person in a very long time." Who?
They better not.
Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
Oh, that's a good guess. But
That's a
no,
good guess.
No.
Yeah, that is a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like peaked in the 80s, late 80s.
Yeah, that's a
the
good
one
guess.
the one that you weren't gonna get was Alan Scott. He's the original Green Lantern.
Oh shit, that's right.
Never was gonna remember that. No.
I know, neither did I. Now I haven't said the one that you're like, oh my god, that's right, I forgot about him. That you knew he had come
Kyle
out.
Rayner.
No,
What?
I thought you called him by his name. I was no, he's not. He's not another Lantern. He is a sidekick of a mainstream Justice League member.
Oh, I know.
What you got?
Say
You're
most.
talking about Aqualad.
Yes,
You're talking about
ma'am.
Calder.
Yes,
You're talking
ma'am.
about Calder.
Yeah. So
Yes, I
His name
forgot
was
about
Aqualad?
Calder.
yeah. So
Aqualad.
so Aqualad came out as gay.
Yes.
Alan Scott
Although he's
came
in
out
a
as gay.
thruple. He's in a fucking thruple now.
Right
I
now?
With like he's in a thruple with a dude Atlantean and like a chick who's like half shark or some shit. Yeah.
Ooh.
And Tim
Yeah.
Drake did come out as bi. So what's
I'm into that.
crazy is all of
Not
that
the Tim
happened.
Drake thing. I mean the half shark, half chick thing.
All of that happened in 2012, and the first open gay character happened in 1988, which came out with big backlash. So the idea that this all happened within our lifetime is pretty crazy to think, because
Wow.
I know the idea that anybody has any type of sentiment on what you do in your own spare time is pretty fucking crazy to me.
Yeah.
But it just comes to show how much we've, in such a short amount of time, how much we've
At
grown.
the same time, they thought, oh, this kid is gonna see this comic book where this hero is gay and he's gonna make my kid gay. Like, fuck, they still have that shit. Like,
See,
it's
but
gonna influence him to be, you know what I mean? As opposed to
but even making that parallel with a female protagonist in a video game, who's going to want to play as a girl? And
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I remember that
we were playing
being
Gotham Knights. I felt weird about playing as Batgirl. I still have that, but there's
You
nothing
said it and
wrong
you
with
leaned
it. But
against
I
it.
just
Right.
thought somebody's gonna sign in. I'm gonna be Batgirl. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
But see, and it's something that like, and you don't even realize it, like when you're a kid, and not to go off on this fucking Hallmark bullshit, but it's like it used to be there's two insults that I remember when I was a kid. One of them is, oh, you're playing like a girl, which
Yeah.
Oh, you
was
hit like a girl.
a big thing. You hit
Mhm.
like a girl. Or also it's like, what are you like? What? Don't be gay, dude. And it
Yeah.
wasn't an intentional knock at homosexuality. It was more so,
Right.
don't be stupid. It was a synonym for stupid. And then when you realize what the definition of that is, and it's like, and I know it sounds silly, but we got little things like comic books and video games and entertainment. When they start representing these things of no, they can be badass. They are these things. They're not,
Right.
And there's
you
a
know,
lot of
all this other
iconic
stuff.
movies where the word is like, "What are you doing, F?" You know what I mean?
Mm.
And it's just
not meant as that. It's just meant
Exactly.
the reason I highlighted the years is because I thought it was crazy. A female fighter in 1991. We just saw what Ronda Rousey can do. Like,
Right.
that bitch was knocking people out left and right, breaking arms. Like, she was selling out fucking stadiums. She was breaking records in pay-per-view. Like, who would have said in 1991, if somebody would have said the biggest fighter in this generation is going to be a girl, and then she's going to transform her brand, and she's going to go over to WWE.
And she also got a lot of women into UFC.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then Nunez and so on and so forth.
And because of that, she was one of the first. She made the sport get her a belt that didn't say women's UFC. It said bantamweight. It was a weight class. It was not anything to do with her what her sexuality was. And that was like
the same thing about fucking WWE. Like, it shouldn't be called the women's belt. It should be called,
well, yeah, what weight class are you? So I just think that's crazy. 1991 it feels like it feels like 10 years ago, which I know it was.
Yeah.
But and then as far as comic book representation, 2012, guys, like that's fucking insane.
2012 was not that long ago, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
It was 10 years ago. It was like 10 years
people
ago.
watching that weren't born in 2012.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But
Way
not
to go.
not to put us in a very sappy zen place, but just a friendly reminder, be kind to each other and follow us, subscribe. Costs nothing to you. Means the world to us. Any comments that you put
Also,
on any
sorry,
of our
I don't mean to
socials?
cut you off as host. You know I love you.
Yes,
we're
sir.
doing a lot of things on fucking Twitch. We're gonna be doing a lot of things that are not gonna be on YouTube. We did a show today that's only gonna be on Twitch. We're working our way to YouTube Live. But we're gonna play a bunch of video games. Stefan, everybody's invited, whether you're on PS4, as long as we're all able to play the game, because a lot of things are cross-platform. Anybody's welcome to play. Just add us on PS4, PS5, whatever you have. If we're playing the game, you're more than welcome to play with us. That didn't sound right. I have a white van with free candy, but you're absolutely invited also. But if you're not, we're going to be playing games, and it's going to be a regular thing. So even if we're not doing anything now, please subscribe.
Not only that, with Mosby being on summer vacation, we are going to be shooting skits and stuff like that. So we are coming back, and we're bringing back skits. So be prepared for that. That's going to be a lot of fun. I know there's a couple things that Ash is working on. Luis has got some ideas. Mosby's got some ideas. I've got some ideas. So we're going to put fucking balls to the wall when it comes down to don't look at me like that. When it comes down to skits. So everyone's gonna bring their A game. Mosby's gonna bring her A game. Actually, Mosby,
fucking Mosby
stop it
fits
right now,
in
Mosby.
so fucking well, and it's not even funny, bro.
Stop it right now, Mosby.
Fucking A. It's
You're
not
supposed to
even
be better than us.
All right, we're a
So
bunch of
sorry.
children. We're all
eggshells,
laughing
it's
at
not.
balls
It's
to the
like
wall.
a comfort thing. It's like we're all in on the joke, and I think that's
Everybody
a lot of
gets
what
it.
this fucking
Everyone gets
generation is missing.
Everybody gets
Where it's
it.
we're all the fucking same, and we're all in on the same joke, and it's not
Absolutely.
fucking meant as anything.
We got so needless to say, we got a lot of shit coming soon, coming fast, all over Ash's face. All of this is gonna be Comics comes everywhere, so it's gonna be fun.
That's a new
You know
segment.
what's gonna be funny? Comic-Con Radio is gonna be like, that's your tagline for the rest of the
Comics come everywhere. Comics come everywhere. Ta-da.
You're welcome, everybody.
But with
Good
that, we
night.
appreciate all of your support. We wouldn't be doing this without you guys. But please share this with your friends. Comment any comment that you leave, we will showcase it on the next episode. But again, following us and subscribing costs nothing to you. It really does mean the world to us. So we appreciate you. It's not lost on us. So with that, we will say thank you very much for hanging out with us, and have a beautiful morning, afternoon, evening. Bye, guys.
Good night, everybody.
Comics.
Night.
We are
everywhere.
Fucking everywhere.
Oh shit, I missed it.
And when I edit it, that's where it's gonna end.
Dang it. Oh shit, I missed it.
Ah, shit. Boom. It was a Jedi. And it's like, fuck all the way.
Stop. You're spoiling everything.
I'm not spoiling shit. I'm saving people from not playing this god awful game.
I will tell
Which
you,
is
I saw
sad.
that. I saw that twist from the beginning.
What? Really?
From the beginning, I said this is a betrayer.
Us.
This is a betrayer.
I felt that,
like,
but wait, you detected he was a Jedi?
I did.
Shut up. Okay, I'm very impressed.
Did.
I'm very
when
impressed.
When they put that focus on the blaster training and the way he kept manifesting in places that made zero fucking sense for him to be there. And then, I was like,
Last thing I'll say about Jedi Survivor before we get into the show. Hello, everybody. This is Comics. We're just ranting, and I'm in the middle of one right now. Almost done. Did you beat the game already? Right? Most?
No, I'm stuck at that final boss right now, and I'm so pissed. He's so fucking fast.
Got it. Let me ask you this question, because I did it maybe 2-3 times. Did you ever have to look on YouTube how to progress?
I refuse.
Really? Oh,
I'm going. No. I go in blind.
The wind area. I was stuck there for about an hour. I'm like, what the fuck am I missing? And then it's like, there's monkey bars at the bottom. I'm like, fuck off. Like, I didn't see monkey bars. Like,
I ain't doing that shit.
You gotta look everywhere.
I did. And I turned it off, went on the next day, looked around for another hour, turned it off. I'm like, I'm an adult. This is my only day off. I go back to work tomorrow. I'm gonna fucking look this up. and some 12-year-old kid is like, "Maybe you go down here, you see the money." I'm like, it's
All right, Luis, how pissed were you when it was a 12-year-old kid? Like, fuck you, kid.
fuck
Like,
you, child.
Oh.
And then he's like better. He's like doing flips I didn't know was possible in the game. I'm like, "God damn
Exactly. Combos. The combos.
it."
Son of a bitch.
Anyway,